You're
Yo.
Club 835. Welcome back. Matter of fact, we back once again. Hit the goddamn
button.
push. That's what I need to push the goddamn button. I have that clip somewhere. Anyway, how you doing, brother fan?
Chilling, man. I was just listening to the wildest song.
What?
It's like a top 5 wild songs. I want to have this conversation. I'll get to the song I was listening to. Are there any, like, when you hear it, you're like, okay, this is egregious, right?
It's what is the first one that comes to mind is Ghostface Killer's Wildflower. But he just has like he's just like a real like direct way of talking about the fair sex and beating the Doonies down, I guess as you would say.
Beating the Doonies down is insane work in itself. Beating the Doonies down is crazy.
Beating the Doonies down.
Yo, so you ever seen Bout It? Like the Master P jump? The movie?
I've seen whatever Prim had. That was what Prim had reviewed the other day. Whatever Prim had on the screen is what I've seen about it.
So me and Cut, we had the VHS. See, I used to watch that jump. It's a wild, like if you got the VHS, it's like a wild freak party afterwards on the tape. And the Point O Star, the Point O Star Menage a Trois with the long tongue is at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Wait, like beating the Doonies down though?
Like no. It was just like a freak. It was like a freak.
It was like a freaky
freak off. It was a mild freak off.
But just like they were just dancing and shit.
Yeah, it was like strippers. It was like a stripper party after the movie. They was wilding out. Yeah. Shout out.
That's crazy.
Anybody in the chat? Well, 100%. I know there's one person in the chat that remembers Menage a Trois from the Master P tape. And
this nigga
located right there.
This nigga
right there.
Peace to everybody in the chat for real.
If you watch that movie,
classic cinema,
there's a love scene, right? There's a love scene Master P had said, and the song is a lust song. It is not a love song. It is a lust song. Is called "Pushing Inside of You" by the Sons of Funk.
Pushing inside of you.
I know it's gonna be good, yeah.
Pushing inside of you is crazy.
So the lead singer was this nigga named Moby Dick, right?
I remember Moby Dick, yeah.
Nigga, when I tell you it's the most ridiculous song of all. It feels so good when I'm pushing inside of you. Then the background nigga be like, pushing inside of you. Like, yo, my nigga, when I tell you.
Chat is hyped for some Moby Dick on the hook.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That is the name of the episode.
Yeah, Moby Dick on the hook is the name of the episode. Damn. That's crazy. Beating the Doonies down. Yo, this is nuts. Pushing inside. See, I meant to grab after Prim had did the episode, the review on Bout. I was like, yo, this movie is more hood than I realized what it was. Like I like hood movie. I've seen hood movies too. I've seen some like low.
I love Bout It. Like, I think it's good. Like, all jokes aside, like, there are very bad things about it as far as the process of it, right? Like, cinematography. It was awful. But the movie is good. Like, the bones of the movie is good.
Were they freestyling the dialogue?
Probably to a point. Actually, maybe not.
Because there was watching the Prim.
That's a fact.
there's a lot of like just like people saying like throwing fucking, you know, like they just like that additive to the conversation. There was a lot of that in like maybe it wasn't a whole freestyle line, but they freestyled that fucking in the line so they could keep themselves going.
Nigga, when them niggas was talking about niggas was on the hood, there was just niggas on the block, and a nigga would talk about getting his sewer chewed, right?
His sewer chewed?
Yeah, it's just, nigga was like the way he toss it up, like that's, you know what I mean? Like
getting his sewer chewed. Okay.
Getting his sewer. He on the block talking about, yeah. You know what I mean? That hoe would lick me any more deeper in my tail, boy. I'd have farted and blew half her head off. Boy, I tell you, I laughed. I said, you gotta stop tape. Stop tape right now. Stop.
Facts.
Stop tape. Yo.
Damn.
It's so insane.
Do I need to watch I'm About It for the Patreon? That's probably what needs to happen.
Or
That's probably
Bulls.
what needs to happen. Or Bulls. Or Bulls. We're overdue a Bulls. I don't know if Mighty Vin is in the chat, but we are overdue a Bulls. So but we're overdue a specific Bulls as well. I don't know if I don't know if I want to talk about that now.
We when Mr. Servon, I mean what's the Boz, he told the crack kid go get him some Blue Star ointment to get them crabs off of him, boy. Listen, the movie is amazing.
Jesus.
Listen, yeah, you hit rock, let Jermaine come in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we need it. We need a crew, yeah.
Like, yeah. I've watched About It maybe hundreds of times.
All right, bet I have to download I'm About It. Okay, yeah, this will happen. This will happen. So we'll figure it out.
So there are two conversations.
Okay.
First, the original conversation is what's the wildest song you've ever heard? There's an Akinelli and Kool G rap song that I feel like if the world like outside of rap found this song, they would in rap for good.
What's your wildest song, Chad? What's the wild?
Yeah.
Cain and Abel?
Gangsta-fy, you don't. Boy, y'all niggas ain't, man, y'all don't know about that, man. Y'all niggas ain't with it. Nigga, Gangsta-fy was hard, nigga.
No, I realize. Peace
Yo,
to
put
the
it in your mouth isn't the wildest Akinelli song. This is what I'm saying.
That's
y'all
not
niggas Google Akinelli and Kool G rap and the lyrics to it, because it's crazy. I don't even want to say the name of that song.
Yeah, don't say it.
It's so wild. Like,
don't
it's so... it's the most egregious, violent, disrespectful. Like,
yeah.
If I hadn't heard it when it came out, I wouldn't find it as funny as I do, because it's just messed up at this point.
It's one of those things where like it's kind of like the Attitude Era shit like that, where people doing the most egregious stuff to kind of get a rise out of people at the time. Redman's Tonight's the Night remix wasn't saying. Do I remember? I'd have to go.
The lyrics to Ghetto Jam. Oh, mess. Meth.
Yes, this is pure mess.
Yes.
This is pure mess. Pure.
So, hey, that's a good one. Good Lord, what? Now, stay right here, right?
This is a good one, yeah.
Because this one is wild because of not necessarily just what he said, but he sang it. And she licked my balls. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the hit, though. Play that joint in the club right now.
And she licked my balls.
Before you opened up your gap.
Shout out Nate Dogg. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
Rest in peace,
Nate Dogg was someone was breaking down regulators and just like, because I mean he was the one that had all the freaks, right?
Nate Dogg about to make somebody turn cold.
He had the ladies and he had his nine or what he had his Yamin on him. So when shit got hot.
Yeah, that's a known fact.
Ain't no fun, yeah. That's and the other part about this song is because it was so catchy.
Shout out Donnie.
It just became a thing. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. It's just some shit people would say. White boys.
And then
ain't no fun if the homies can't have none.
As wild as Nate Dogg's singing part is, the raps ratchet up.
Oh yeah. Well,
if
yeah.
the rap gave a whoa.
Yeah, they well, I mean, you saw those death row them parties, like the parties NWA would have back in the day. Like,
all right, so this is a perfect.
I'm about to say, here goes Dog Pound Gangster right here.
First of all, hey, cuz, what do you remember about the Bout It VHS tape? Do you remember what came on after the movie?
A porno. It was a porno, right?
It was a whole porno?
Yeah, it was a porno. I never got to see Bout It.
Hurry up, go to the part with
I was Bout It.
Oh gosh.
Hey yo, you are if that's how you deal with yourself, cuz right there, what you just did, I'm calling the people on you. That's nasty.
Funny.
That is disgusting.
Biggie and
You get your own self like that.
Nigga. The fuck is going on?
Who telescope themselves?
Got that.
Why you don't like yourself? What happened? What happened?
I love myself too much.
Too much, yes, too much. Snap yourself off. What the fuck is we doing?
Yeah. Fuck about it. Let's get to the
all right.
Get to the real movie.
About it.
Let's get to the real movie.
Oh, gosh.
What's the wildest song you think?
Tip drill
like,
shit.
Why?
What you say?
What's the wildest song? Oh yeah, the worst things that we can think of. Lovely, my favorite.
Wait, Lovely, you squirt business is are we crazy?
Right. Right.
The BRP messy playlist. Someone put this together, please.
So yeah, cuz what's the wildest song you can think of?
Yo, I just listening to, like, recently hearing Max B fuck you in the butt.
Oh yeah, it's
ain't no fun. I'm gonna say
no fun.
B shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But some years ago,
look at me.
Me and Cuz went to Rock the Bells. And I think Snoop was the headliner.
Which one was that? Yes, that sounds familiar.
Hey yo, I didn't understand how fucking vulgar this shit was to be listening to it as a child.
Who, Max B?
No,
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. So ain't no fun.
That might be the wildest.
Number one.
It has to be.
Ain't no fun is no.
We was young. This was 93.
Mm-hmm.
This was 93, 92.
I think the album was 93.
Was it 93? It was 93.
Because Deep Cover was 92.
Yeah, 93.
Yeah, we were definitely young. 93, I would have been 12.
But now I take it all back.
Like,
why? The child.
Why does he take it all back?
Cause you gave me all your. But he said, "Puss."
Everybody knew that song. The Christian kids that I knew, they knew that song
because it was so crazy.
Actually, if you go up 3 comments, Lovely. Can we kick it?
What
tonight?
that thing smell like?
So they tell me what that thing.
Check my email.
What it smell like? What it look like? What it feel like?
Shave them dry. I don't know if I could play this, Jermaine.
This my joint. Time for freak. One of them dudes just passed away.
This is the problem with him, right?
I don't think I can play this.
Versace,
because my cousin,
classic.
My cousin will
shave him.
He was one of them people who stayed up and caught stuff like this on Uncut.
Right.
So, but Uncut was the.
Oh, y'all are some deviants.
Uncut was the song wherever you ended up after the let out, because Uncut was like 98, 99, 2000. So it's me and Junior after Dinosaurs and wherever we pulled up at.
Dinosaurs.
And you cut the TV on, and we was probably watching Rap City before we left out.
Right.
So after the let out, BET Uncut is on. That's funny. That could be. so that's what I be doing.
Nigga say, the fuck? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a good point.
But you get a let out. I mean, whenever you chilling, you cut on that goddamn that BET Uncut tip drill.
Nah.
I didn't listen to that song. It wasn't for me.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it.
You see this?
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
And his shot
is the
She was like,
what did I walk in on?
And then she could be like, ain't nobody gonna say what that thing smell like.
What did I walk in on?
Ain't No Fun is a sing-along, yes.
Such a sing-along.
Damn, I remember
That's who's back in the motherfucking half.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Jesus. November 93 for Doggy Style. Yeah, I would have just turned 12.
You old as a bitch.
I never said I was. Look at this. I ain't trying to hide it.
Nah, ain't nobody trying to hide them.
Ain't trying to hide it. All about you. See how if you start talking Pac, I don't know. At a certain point, it's
yeah, all about you, but all about you wasn't. You know what I mean? Every city we go, every other video.
He probably got something nastier.
No matter where I go, I see the same. Oh,
this is basically Ludacris hoes and area codes, right? Like, did Pac talk about what he was doing to him in the song? Or was he just like? I mean,
who's back in the motherfucking
house. This may be a Patreon thing. Yeah, but the Patreon.
Oh man! Now a episode of Bulls watching videos
Uncut.
of these songs.
Yeah.
I go.
Shout out to Mighty Casey.
I see the same
girl.
Oh.
Yeah, we gonna need a Disco Inferno by 50 Cent. See, I don't.
Was it?
I don't be.
See, I don't know. After the stuff we listened to, that Disco Inferno feel like it's a little mild.
Disco Inferno. It was on the
regular.
regular.
I don't remember. No one says slide on my nut. I can't on the car. But I remember that part. I guess I would have to.
Because we wasn't from. I was already old.
Yeah, I don't.
And that's not my region.
I remember that part. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know what they were saying after. Once the beat dropped, they could have been saying anything. I don't know. No disrespect.
Watch a whole episode of BET Uncut. Ain't nothing like money and it's a black bag.
That was hard though. That was hard.
But never heard the damn song is crazy special of nobody. Y'all wildin'.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You watch that on
shit right
I'm
on
not
mute.
listening.
This right here.
Rap. I'm never
the
listening
fact
to
that
that.
all y'all know these nasty ass songs says a lot about you.
What it say about you?
No, I never.
You was just on Two
Pat?
Dope Marks talking about Dog Pound.
I love the Dog Pound.
I know you do. You was
play
snapping it and twisting it. See?
Oh
shit!
I was outside of school.
Bosman, the illest nigga in Alaska.
Team AARP is crazy.
Gangsta Bitch wasn't bad. It was disrespectful, but Gangsta Bitch was hard.
I mean,
single,
but there's definitely that's not the nasty song.
No, I ain't even think Gangsta Bitch was disrespectful.
I mean,
I need some Gangsta Boogie.
Queen Latifah didn't want to hear that.
I need her.
At a certain point, she'll punch somebody dead in the eye. Even if that's their people, I guess.
Listen, that just say my papa used to watch Uncut. Nigga, how old are you? You ain't supposed to be watching this.
I mean, listen though.
I don't know about the Nate Dogg.
Think about it now. You don't think Walter Z had the last button ready when goddamn beat?
No, that's say Uncut. Granddad was watching Cinemax.
It was Saturday nights was crazy.
Yeah, I heard that song.
All them channels is crazy. I'm so horny, Lil Jon.
Nah, that's fairly direct. That is very direct.
The Whisper song.
So the Whisper song is crazy because of delivery, right?
All up in your ear talking that nastiness.
I mean, we've been there. We've all been there.
But but you wasn't on the rate. Hey, excuse me. Let me tell this girl all the nasty shit.
You didn't know it was nasty on the radio. You didn't know it.
Huh?
You didn't know that was nasty. He wasn't. You couldn't tell.
With the Whisper song?
You ain't waiting.
On my mind, Mr. In your ear. Tell me some things. You got sex to everybody.
Like, I mean, at a certain point, you heard the shit.
Wait till you see my
I feel like lights
gonna
come
beat
on.
that pussy up.
Lights come on in early 2000 and you in a club.
Yo,
and you got some liquor in your system and you talking to a young lady at the spot. Maybe
Oh.
Cow.
That was the name. I said the song went.
I've been sitting back here listening to y'all horny ass dudes.
That's
Math clutching his pearls.
He's so horny.
His fake pearls.
Yeah, that's lovely.
No, that's you.
Oh,
that's
I didn't listen to that song.
Oh, some of these songs I did.
And you talk about
Oh.
You usually the tamed one.
That was how the song went.
All right, hold
The
on.
Whisper song.
Mimi, what's the wildest song you ever heard?
Good question. BRP Uncut.
Look at him. Look at Kamikaze, old horny ass. Look at him. He's sweating. Look.
Ow.
Oh.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I didn't realize lyrics until I got older. And I was like, oh.
Look at Rock.
I can't think.
Yo, Trick Daddy is one of the like 5 rappers that like I absolutely believe every lyric.
That makes sense.
Like Trick Daddy Dollars, I believe every single lyric.
He was the first person I saw talking about using wet ones.
Oh, I thought you talk. I don't know. That nigga said something about he was eat a booty gang. That's that nigga.
He's like anything about his life. He was on the it was on the Cribs, MTV Cribs, talking about what was in his bathroom.
What was in his bathroom? Wet ones.
He said use wet ones. That's how he said it. He don't have toilet paper in his bathroom. He used wet ones.
He was one of the early ones on the. All right.
You gotta get to the Twizzler. You gotta clean
what?
The Twizzler. That's Twizzler.
The Twizzler.
You gotta clean that.
That's why he be back there like it's behind
Twisting and snapping is crazy. Twizzler.
You gotta get to that Twizzler.
This is ridiculous.
That niggas like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about rap. I'm gonna go see what these niggas talking about. This perfect.
Ridiculous. Perfect time.
Right on time.
Perfect time.
Perfect time.
Perfect time. Here we go.
Not him.
Nah, this is great time. This is great time.
Dapper Dan Midas.
Dapper Daniel.
Right off the top.
Greetings.
Right off the top of your head right now.
He about to rap Mia X.
What is the wildest song you can remember? Like content wise, like, oh, they did what?
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
Ow. Ow.
Okay. This nigga here.
Oh, when I met you, I forgot. No.
First thought was the trick.
You look so good. I suck on your daddy's dick. Never felt this way in my life. It didn't take long before you made my wife. Not no rings and shit, just my main squeeze. Like that. Anything Biggie said.
Biggie was nasty.
Hey, Biggie was a wild nigga.
I like mustard. Trust me, my hardcore brain leaves you dusted. Move over, Lucifer. I'm more ruthless, huh?
What's the shit?
Get him down the back. There's new salt in the room. Who you think you're dealing with? Anybody stepping in my path is fucking killing me.
The Mr. C freestyle.
The Mr. C freestyle.
Hold on. But what you don't know
step. He said they
no
get
shade. Biggie the first gay rapper.
Oh, come on, let's not do that. We not.
I see.
The shit that he would say out of his mouth was insane.
No, but
when I met you, I admit my first thought was the trick. You look so good. I suck on your daddy's dick.
That's a joke.
Who said that?
That's it. Richard Pryor.
But he.
I put Shantae more pussy in stitches. I fuck RuPaul before I fuck one of them ugly ass escape bitches.
I mean,
that wasn't a Richard Pryor line.
Whoa.
It wasn't. He didn't know nothing about Escape or RuPaul. He didn't. Richard Pryor. I'm just saying, Richard Pryor didn't know nothing about none of them.
Have you seen Escape?
I hear you.
I can't.
Biggie's got some. Again, the Mr. C freestyle. I don't even know if YouTube will let me say some of the stuff he said and that's the first. Like on the tape,
and that beat was so hard too.
Junior Mafia click, hardcore, and then he talking about.
Hold on.
If he, I can't even say.
You said it before.
Nah, he was talking about getting syphilis if you fucked him. Like it was a bunch of Yeah. You see, that's tame. That's tame compared to how you said it. But what you saying, man?
I'm saying nobody was tripping over the Biggie line.
No.
When Biggie said it.
Right.
This is all retro.
Well, and yeah. But I think part of that too is people who are around being like, yo, little nigga, Biggie Smalls is your idol. You need to be listening to Biggie Smalls because he's the greatest rapper of all time. And then when they listen to Biggie Smalls and they hear suck on your daddy dick or some of this stuff, they're like, whoa, wait, this is what are you talking about?
This y'all go.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
You're gonna take that one bar.
Right. I'm saying they will. I've seen the conversations.
What I'm saying is you highlight the one bar.
So here's the problem is that is not a unpopular song. So
who?
You said the wildest songs. You didn't say it had to be popular. You didn't say. You said it's wild. Biggie's content is incredibly questionable.
And that conversation, it's not the first time I've heard that before. I've seen this conversation about that line before years ago.
I put Sean. What do you say? I probably go to jail for fucking Patti LaBelle. Ooh, Regina Belle. She probably be well.
Great song. That is great song.
Jasmine Guy was fly.
Jimmy Hats for Patra. I'm using all of them. That was so rude. That was so rude.
I mean, she had this song called "Pull Up to My Bumper,"
she had the song "Romantic Call." I'm on a romantic call.
Well, Mr. D, this is what we were saying before, though.
Jermaine,
I can't play that video. No, but Mr. D, this is the problem. We were like 14. We was listening to Doggy Style. I was 13, just turning 13, or just turning 12. I mean,
word for word, bar for bar.
That was the problem.
I just think that it was a different time, but also too, I go back and I listen to hardcore, and adult me is listening to it like, oh, girl, like what is going on? But now, I understand what she's saying now, and also too, I'm correcting her. I'm like, it's not Dolce, Kim, it's Dolce the Bomb. Like, I'm saying like, oh, you were still rough when this came out. You wasn't fine. You wasn't. Donatella wasn't in the back from stitching up your dress by this time. We was a little rough because I'm like, Dolce, Givenchy stocks is Givenchy, bitch. Like it's not Givenchy, you know.
Would you listen to this nigga?
Goddamn.
I'm just saying, but the stuff that she was saying, like no shade.
You talking to somebody that was maybe 21.
Exactly, 21, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't refined then, but I listened to it and I'm like, this content is incredibly mature. But now as an adult, I'm listening to it and I'm like, yes, bitch, I agree. Some bitches do and some bitches don't. Ride a dick till he bust shit. I know I won't. I'm like, yes, bitch. Okay, I'm here for it. The thing is, when you listen to certain songs, like as a middle schooler, because when Kim came out, I was in middle school. I was in sixth grade.
You old as a bitch.
Huh?
Don't worry about him. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, when you said I was young. Yeah, when Kim came out, I was in sixth grade. So I had no idea. I just liked the song. But now listening to it as an adult with lived experience and dealing with these lazy men who are terrible lovers, men are selfish lovers. After dealing with them, I now sympathize and empathize with the content.
Yo, I remember, as wild as that stuff was, we were singing at 12 years old. I remember Cuz mother making us turn the channel when MC Brain's Oochie Coochie La 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 used to
yeah.
It's not. No. Let's be clear.
Coochie La La La.
My mother was angry because you were happily singing it.
Again, a sing-along.
He wasn't worried that it was on.
A sing-along. They made them songs too catchy.
Oochie Coochie. I'm 8. I'm 8 years old.
Yeah, we was too young for that shit. See, J-Rock knows. See, and it was all little kids in the video dancing and shit, pumping their little bodies and shit.
You know what song my mother? I'll never forget it. My mother had a gay best friend named Rick. He died in the 90s from AIDS. But we used to stay with him in the late 80s, early 90s. And y'all remember that song, Your Mama on Crack Rock? I'll never forget. It was so funny because Rick had a picture of Lucille Ball. It was framed and autographed on his living room table. And that song came on. He was like, oh no, Emmanuel, you will not be watching this. And he got in front of the TV and put his body and held the Lucille Ball picture up.
Because of Your Mama's on Crack Rock video.
It was a different time.
He sounded like a Family Guy.
Right, you gotta understand though. I'm so fortunate because I was raised by a very eclectic group of people, but I was raised by eclectic group of people who understood a child needed to stay in a child's place. And the people who raised me, my mother's friends, understood the importance of preserving my mind and preserving my childhood. So certain things, even though Rick was wild, Rick was crazy, it was certain things I was going to be in that bed by 9 o'clock. Certain stuff was not going to come on that TV. I had to sneak to watch In Living Color when I was growing up. Certain stuff, and that's the difference between a parent then and her friends and a parent now and her friends. Because my mother's friends, the same rules that I had to go by with my mother, they upheld those rules. And if I didn't, my ass was getting in trouble. You know, and I'll never forget, Rick was funny too. I know I'm wax poetic and on Rick right now, but I'll never forget, me and my cousin Sarita was staying with Rick because Rick used to watch us sometimes. And Rick took us to the corner store, and they had chocolate and store candy and stuff. So I go for the candy, and they had onion pickles. For those of you who aren't familiar with onion pickles, they're a big deal in Baltimore City, staple. Yes. And Rick was like, don't you want to get an onion pickle, Emmanuel? It'll last you long. I said, no, I want the Snickers. He said, you know what he told me? And I was 6 years old. I was always showing. He was like, Emmanuel, a minute on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
That's way different than I was thinking.
And look, me as an adult is screaming now. Because it's hilarious, and it's some shit I would say to a child right now.
Now, yeah.
But me as a child was pissed off.
Little DDM said, "Shut up!
Snicker bar.
Give me that Snicker bar.
Give me my onion pickles." Shut up.
When they turn their back, you.
Yeah.
Especially about you wilding.
It was a different time, like, and I know we not talking. We talking about stuff, but just from a parenting perspective and things like that. Being a child in the 90s was just different, and the standard was different. The way that you were reared was different. Even a wild child in the 90s has nothing on a wild child now. Being wild in the 90s was you getting suspended.
Hold on.
No.
Like,
throw that one back.
I remember wild niggas in the 90s that were killers.
Oh no, we didn't have
grew up with a bunch of them niggas.
Yeah, we had that.
It was a whole slew of them.
You walk around our neighborhood with the Omar goddamn coat with a shotgun before it was Omar.
Normal.
Oh no, we ain't had
that was normal.
Killers. Killers were normal.
City, village, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is Anne Arundel County.
It's real out
there. No.
You said that's not my experience.
What is that? County?
Yeah, that's county niggas.
It was normal shit.
So county. When I hear county and I hear the city, I think county is like the suburbs.
It is.
No, it is.
Yes.
Okay, so I think like good, like corny.
Yeah.
Safe.
Okay.
Safe.
I wouldn't go corny.
Bless you.
Yes.
Bless you.
Yes.
They're waiting to do something out there, is what you're saying.
Nah.
I mean,
nah. It's like it's pockets of hoods all over this bitch.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which is,
I like that. Killers.
No.
You like
You
violence?
You know.
He got boom. Let me say this. It was tough in the 90s, but I was fortunate. Like, I grew up in very interesting area. We definitely had our characters in Baltimore City, but I just am so thankful to my parents, to my mother's friends, my aunts and them, because they were so good at keeping us insular and sheltered. Now, the flip side to that, the con to that, is that I learned a lot of lessons the hard way when I became an adult, when I graduated high school, because I was so green.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of things I had to learn in life. Whereas some of the kids who I grew up with were a little bit more seasoned. They also had children, were a little bit more seasoned than me. Because they were living a little bit more, you know, like I didn't have my first drink until I was 22 years old.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, me too.
You know, so it's like certain things, like I was a virgin until I was 22 years old. You know, so it's like certain things. Like for me, I'm so thankful to my mom, God rest her soul, that she really kept the fantasy for me. I wasn't naive. But she kept the thing. I believed in Santa Claus till I was 11 years old.
Yeah, she let you be a kid. That's different. Yeah, she let you be a kid. That's regular stuff.
I might have been about that age.
What are you talking about?
And my mother,
Santa Claus, maybe.
I even got to give my stepfather credit for this, because my mom on Christmas Eve, she would put flour down on the floor by the door.
My mom never did that.
And she would say, "We're gonna put flour down, so if he come, we can see his footprints." We would set out cookies and everything. And my mother would get my stepfather big ass boots and make footprints in the flour, so that she would eat a half of the cookie, drink the milk down to where it was like a little bit at the bottom. And when I would wake up, she provided the fantasy.
W moms.
Hey, 1 year I ate too many of the cookies.
It was just different.
1 year when Laura I ate too many of the cookies. Miss was like, why you supposed to eat some of them?
Yeah, my mother provided the and that's the kind of parent, if I ever did have children, that's the kind of parent I would aspire to be.
Right.
Is someone like that, because what that does for a child is it preserves that child's imagination and the creative gene.
Mm-hmm.
And it helps them. Yes, they may be a little green and naive, but also to certain things I didn't even venture into because I had guardrails, and it was just the way that I was raised. And we were poor. Like my mama got WIC for my little brother I think it was every month, every 2 weeks or something like that. We, hot dogs and beans and, McDonald's was a treat in our house. That was not every day. And I got a lot of heat on Facebook because I posted about women and parents in particular feeding their kids chicken nuggets and fries every night. I'm like, where is the balance? Where is the greens? Where is the nutrition? That wasn't happening. Like, either you ate what I fixed or you went to bed hungry. And by the time you went to bed hungry, I bet you your ass ate them greens and that rice by the next day. There was a standard.
You know what was phony?
It was a standard.
You know what was phony? Wait until you finish eating to get something to drink. That was the phoniest thing.
My mother never did that to us.
So
that was a G.
That was only done on like my father's side of the family. Like when I would go over my father's mother's house, I would get that goddamn. And that was always the weird thing because you went over different houses and there were different standards.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm over my grandmother's down the road, you finish your food, it is what it is. Drink with your food. But then I go over this down the street. They like, all right, let me get some of that Kool-Aid. Like, after you finish eating. What you mean?
Ain't no Kool-Aid.
You supposed to drink and eat together.
Yeah. My mother never did that to us, but she never had to worry about that.
I'm struggling.
I had to wait till we started eating.
She never had to worry about that with me because I was so greedy. Growing up, my mother never had to worry about me cleaning my plate. That was one thing for sure. So keeping a drink from me was not a punishment because that chicken and that mashed potatoes was going to be gone one way or another. If I had to choke on that shit, it was going to be down. It was going to be done. So my mother just never did that. Now, one thing she did keep is you couldn't get dessert if you didn't eat that.
Yes, that was the other thing. Yeah, Kool-Aid is a government conspiracy. That may be a
that's a lie. You never say nothing bad about Kool-Aid.
That's
purple and lemonade mix.
Is the one.
Red, the blue one. Nigga, come on.
My favorite was the Great Blue Dini.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Purple Source Rex. Purple Source
I never
Rex.
had that. That must have been on
Kool-Aid is Mexican. Kool-Aid's Mexican?
Kool-Aid is Mexican is crazy.
Is that real?
But all Purple Source Rex was lemonade and grape mixed. Which was the way you were supposed to make it anyway.
You make your Kool-Aid with warm water or cold?
Warm.
Mm-hmm.
Warm a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta help it mix better. I don't know.
Kool-Aid. It wasn't nothing like a good Sunday dinner with a nice cold glass of Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm.
Kool-Aid should be illegal. What you talking about?
Dang it. I remember that red Kool-Aid at my grandmother's house was thicker than an Atlanta stripper though. Good God Almighty. And she poured like milk, god dang it. We come home, god dang it, from over Dove Court and run in the house. And it was a blue picture. It was a blue picture with little white designs on the outside. You fill that cup up, god dang
it. Yeah, you could only get two. You can only get 2 cups.
Yeah.
And then when you was
because you run right through that first one. You run right through the first cup.
Always.
You can only get 2 cups.
You
remember the glasses with the texture on the outside of the glasses? Like it was like glass spikes on the outside.
Like bumpy joints and shit.
Yeah.
Somebody real high blew that glass. That's what happened.
Rod said they had Flavor Aid. Rod, I love you to death. You're always great in chat, but Flavor Aid was for poor people. There was
damn.
You know, there was Flavor Kool-Aid. Like, yes, we were all poor, but Flavor Aid was like, really.
So I remember. So we had a Kool-Aid drawer, right?
You gotta call the chat poor.
We had a Kool-Aid. This wouldn't be the first time he did that. So we had a Kool-Aid drawer, and I'll never forget, in our Kool-Aid drawer, always a bunch of lemonade and grape and cherry, right? So I remember Mom's tried the Flavor Aid to see what it was about one time, and for years, the Flavor Aids, the second and third packets of that, after she made the first batch, stayed in the Kool-Aid drawer literally for years.
Damn.
Yeah, that stuff was gross.
We may have had Flavor Aid once. I never got into that.
The chat is gag is
You call the chat poor every week.
But I'm like, yo, Flavor Aid. It was like,
you don't call them poor
really?
again, watch.
Like, really? Like, Flavor Aid.
You said save that until I leave. Don't make the Flavor Aid
right.
until company gone.
They don't even sell that shit no more.
Flavor Aid? How you what?
I just picked up packs of Kool-Aid yesterday.
And it was no flavor.
That shit ain't in the aisle.
Was you in the wrong store?
Kool-Aid.
Where you was at?
The supermarket.
Go to like it ain't no Flavor Aid at like a
dollar store.
I was gonna say Dollar Tree or something like that.
I definitely had
they don't the ones, the Dollar Trees that got the groceries ain't around here.
I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna see if Family Dollar got Flavor Aid.
Yeah, certain stuff you just like. It was like, come on, like you can get away with store brand ketchup, even though I hate it. I'm a Heinz or Hunt's person. You know,
Dollar General got it.
Like, right, like certain stuff, like really.
You said y'all poor is crazy.
But I think that's different for everybody. So like I'm not eating rich food cheese. I'm not.
Right.
Who? Which one?
Rich food. That's a store brand here in this region that was big at one time.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck is that?
Rich food. Now,
cheese from Rich Food.
Math. Don't act like you didn't know what rich food was.
No, I swear I don't.
What kind of cheese you had? What cheese you had?
Rich food was everywhere.
Rich food, but you had to cop rich food. Like I said, we all grew up
poor
in multiple households. So Connie ain't played that rich food stuff, but Maureen will buy some rich food.
What the fuck was rich food?
It was the store brand.
The store brand.
It was fake Kraft. It was not Kraft. That's what it was. It wasn't
That's
Kraft.
what I'm trying to figure out what items.
What was the rich food
items? Like everything. It's just like kind of like how you go to Giant and it's like the Giant brand stuff, but instead it was rich food.
Was it in Murray's?
Murray's was its own brand, so no, it wasn't in Murray's.
I don't know none of that shit then. We knew Murray's.
We knew shout out Murray's.
In a plastic roll.
Huh?
You got your ground beef. You know Murray used to have their ground beef in the roll like sausage.
Really?
Walmart still sell it.
Walmart does that, right?
Walmart still sell it, yeah.
Yeah, my grandmama used to get it like that. Matthews did.
I never was like I know people love those Murray steaks. I'm sorry, I'm never buying a steak from Murray.
Ribeyes?
I never did that. Absolutely. Now, my mother did gag me one time because we went to Murray's. It was a Murray Steakhouse in Hilltop Shopping Center. We used to walk to it from our house. And shout out to walking to the store back in the day. That's how we stayed in shape.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's
she made spaghetti one night.
I still walk to the store.
She made spaghetti one night and she got ground turkey. This is my first time having ground turkey because we was a ground beef house, but the funds was not funding. And she got a roll of the ground turkey and it tasted so good in the spaghetti. She
like, turkey ain't cheap.
At that time, you got to remember, this was the late 90s. It was cheap. Ground turkey was like, people looked down on that at the time. See, and that's now we get ready to have a
I
quick
don't get ground beef no more. I never did.
Now, but back in the 90s, ground turkey was like cheap. It was like the struggle meat. right? So, like, you got to think about it. A lot of things that we as Black people ate that was cheap back in the day is now a delicacy now. My mother used to buy kale because it was cheap, and that was the greens that she would always make. Now kale is higher because it's the nutrients in there. Everybody kale and all that. Just like with,
white people.
My grandfather would grow kale.
He grew it. He grew it.
My grandfather
kale was the cheap one.
Scrapple.
You know, Scrapple was the struggle breakfast meat.
We don't know.
Now they're selling Scrapple in these artisan restaurants.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Scrapple.
And the rest
they gentrify Scrapple?
Yeah.
No.
I did. I saw it.
That's Scrapple.
There's no way white people eat.
They gentrify Scrapple?
Do they know what it is?
I don't think they know what it is.
They can't.
Don't nobody know what it is.
Yep.
That's the problem. That you know that it's called Scrapple for a reason.
I didn't know what Scrapple was until
Scrapple
like maybe a couple of years ago.
Scrapple because it tastes so good that you fight a nigga over. So you got to scrap.
You got to scrap.
Yeah.
A lot of them
I've only had it like twice.
Yeah, Scrapple was
really Scrapple,
you batter it with flour.
My grandfather loved Scrapple.
And you got rapper Scrapple. It used to come in a block. And
I still do.
They all came in a block.
Rapper Scrapple still.
You had to get rapper Scrapple. Anything else was a struggle. You're already struggling because you're eating pig innards. Okay,
so hold on.
Pig innards and scraps. You're eating scraps. At least that's why it's called Scrapple. If you're eating the scraps, at least it's name brand scraps.
Big niggas.
Pig what?
It's pig. It's all of the leftovers from the animal.
What did you call it?
Scrapple. Innards.
Innards.
Mm-hmm.
So what's chitlin?
Chitlin is
butthole.
That's Dookie hole.
And
that is the Dookie line.
It's the Twizzler. The pig.
You know that
Twizzler.
brown line?
Outstanding.
But that's what you had to do, though. A lot of the food, it's the innards. But a lot of the food that we ate was that's what the slaves got.
It's just right here.
Season because we're getting the worst parts of the animal. So that's why, as a
Twizzler, Dad, it's the Twizzler.
All right,
right. As a people, we over season. It's naturally in us to over season because we got the worst things.
Yeah.
So we had to make the worst things taste good. Now that we are in a place where we're getting the good parts, we are having to adjust. If you notice, Black people are salt sensitive. White folks are really not. That's why we have problems with blood pressure and stuff because of the salt content. From where we come from, we do not have a lot of salt. If you talk to African people and look at people that are still over there, they don't do a bunch of salt. We did a lot of salt because we had to, and that's how we retained our nutrition. But we are not designed as a people to have a bunch of salt. That's why we all end up having high blood pressure and having to go on these pills and things like that because the effects of the transatlantic slave trade still follow us. Just like, do you know that sharks, their patterns are still followed? They still follow the patterns that slave ships did because the sharks started adapting over the decades and the centuries because they knew if they followed a slave ship, they would eat because they would throw the bodies overboard.
They was eating
rebellion. Their
that was
ocean
the first
patterns
the slave ship was the first soul food restaurant.
Oh,
yes. That stuff still haunts us to this day.
I never knew.
The sharks still follow some of the patterns. Geologists and oceanographers and stuff will tell you the pattern. They still swim in patterns that the slave ships took. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on a history lesson.
They was like, man, we. They were like, man, we like dark meat. Go ahead, throw them.
Yep, but they knew they would eat, and so that's how their pattern started developing.
Wow, on that note, goddamn.
Wait, really quick. On that last comment, that very last comment, right? I saw a nigga. Right, I saw a nigga yesterday post. It was a nigga had a like a platter with a fried shark on it and talking about, I know when tax money come in because my cousin get the wilding.
Facts, 100%. You know exactly what time it is.
It is tax season.
We eating good shark too. That's how we do. But we need to get to this damn show. I'm sorry. I didn't know we was going to get to Black History. We need that lesson.
Mm-hmm.
We need that lesson, but goddamn. Where is my intro at? That's the part. Here we go.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
Not chitlins is the part that Trick Daddy eats.
Eat a boot gang.
Oh, poor thing. He look like he got kidney issues.
They say
Trick
Daddy look like
real talk.
They say Trick Daddy look like the brownie in the microwave meals.
Oh my God.
Welcome back.
Not in the banquet.
Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Not the banquet, Bernie's crazy. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. If you've been rocking with us for damn near an hour, you know that God is still working on. This is a bunch of nonsense been playing in our playlist for the last 30 some odd years. As always, it's your boy Cal. We I currently hold the predictions title, but we gotta. God damn it, we got a tie. So for right now, you can still call me.
We already know how it works when you get the wheel, Cal. So you can call you Show Enough next week because we already know how this is gonna work.
As you can see, the squad is on the line. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people.
What's good, people?
Shout
I got
out.
a post.
Okay. Talk about it. DDL?
Hey y'all, what's going on? How y'all doing? My name is DDM. I'm currently living my best life. And if you want to know more, you can follow me on onlyfans.com.
Yo.
Scrapple
Dan Midas.
Wow. What brother fam. Scrapple Dan Midas is crazy.
Jeez. Hey, IlFam79 on your social media choice. Listen, it is Black History Month.
Shout out.
Don't let these white folks get y'all niggas toe up.
Oh.
If a nigga call you unk and say it stand for uncool, smack.
Oh no, I hate. What? I saw that video. I saw that nonsense.
Smack them niggas, man. Unk me, unk, nigga.
Where Math? Is Math around? I think Math is still in the ether.
He's trying to get stuff out the microwave.
Math is still in the ether. No, there was a video where it was this white dude was on a podcast and he was like, if you've heard anybody say that unk means uncle, tell them that they're wrong. And then he looked and he was like, right, Wyeth, or whatever the white lady's name was. She was like, yeah, because unk is actually short for uncool, but people just say uncle like, wow, you're an uncle. And it's like, who called it uncool? Where?
The people do the most.
Just making shit up. That's why you got to gatekeep culture. Gatekeep. Keep the gates closed, at least until you're ready to show them, because they'll be it was uncool. They had a whole set of a phrase for gyat, like
what?
Yeah, they be trying to figure stuff out. When they be trying to figure stuff out on their own and don't
girl
go
your
ask
ass
somebody,
stick or something like that.
They just
there he is. You muted.
gatekeep the culture.
You ever seen Pootie Tang?
That's it.
You ever seen Pootie Tang where like
he
had the homeboy, and somebody would say something and the other homeboy would come back and it's hot too. That's cuz right there. That's cuz right there.
Yeah.
Gatekeep the culture too.
All right. So before we get to our Royal Rumble Riyadh no cap recap, we did have a three-way tie between myself, Fam, and DDM. It's only because Roman Reigns won. If they hadn't aced Braun Breaker out of that Rumble early, Raymond, he did the damn thing. But we'll get to that in a second. Let's get this damn picker wheel. Let's get this
Raymond Reigns.
This picker wheel.
That old lady's still alive, ain't she?
I'd have to check. Chat.
Just on the TV.
Where? What was she doing? All right, we got
talking about wrestling.
Shout out. I got Fam, DDM, and myself. Let go.
Raymond Reigns. Come on, Raymond Reigns.
Shit, Fam won. Oh, it's fine because Fam won?
Well, I just think that you probably, you got heat. And you were under a microscope, so you had to let things go the way that they need to go.
Oh, you saying I booked this?
No,
you did.
You be cheating.
You did.
Oh, I'm the one that was under the mask?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's your thing. I'm just saying you be cheating.
I'm in a mask.
My beard would stick out.
Mask are fun.
Nah,
tuck that motherfucker.
I ain't tuck. I don't know what talking about there. We ain't talking. I don't know what you talking about right there. Yeah, Fam is the champion. Hold up, Fam. Do you have any words? Anything you want to say?
Oh my god.
I like mayonnaise.
Okay.
All right, that's your new tribal teeth. Your new tribal teeth.
I mean, the thing is, everybody knows that I had a very iconic run with the belt.
Oh, me too.
It is iconic. It's iconic.
This is just like when Jay-Z said Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas.
They're just like, all right.
Biggie and Nas until the nigga said it.
The belt knew DDM shouldn't win is crazy.
Iconic. The fact that people even reference that.
He did.
Like,
you referenced it. You did.
Yeah, he did say people, didn't he? He did say people, didn't he?
This is Poof Pal surprise.
The reality is I had an iconic rhyme.
It's right here, cuz.
It's right here, yo. All right. Royal Rumble Riyadh this past Saturday. 2 p.m. pay-per-view. I thought it was only going to be 3 hours, and when I saw it was close to 6, I said, "Damn, they really they rumbling and roiling right now."
I'd expect it to be. I thought it was gonna be light when I came home. We was gonna go to the mall. I wanted to buy some Wallabies.
It's dark outside. The fuck y'all doing? I mean, peace to Eve. Shout out Eve in the building. Peace to the end. Peace of enemies. Peace of Black Announce Table. Peace of enemies as well. Peace to all black creators out there. Actually, shouts out to everybody out there.
Rock, do not do that. Good gosh.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That's the wrong person to do that with. It's the wrong one. He will judo kick you quick. Nah. Royal Rumble Riyadh. They put. I don't want to harp too crazy on the whole. I don't know what the man labor. I don't know how much it costs to put that damn stadium up in a month. They chose to do those big white LED lights in front of the seats. I believe the last time we saw something like that was the Intuit Dome and Intuit Dome, whatever, in LA. And I'd forgotten that whole situation. But I remember people was pissed because it, like when you're far away on the camera,
it ain't look like nobody was in them seats.
Depending on if they don't have like something light to show that there's somebody else around that LED, it looked like it that whole the section right across from the stage looked like it, and I mean, I think during that women's match, I've heard a number of different conversations about what could have been happening in that audience, but that section right across from the stage looked like a sea of lights and didn't look like any people was in there for a minute.
It was a terrible design because then they would switch the camera angle and we'd be like, oh, it is people there.
You would see people turned, especially later on in the show, you would see people turned up, but then because they would have to change the camera, you just see the lights change. It's like, oh, it must have looked cool, but the on-camera experience, I'm sitting there for an hour or two, like, is niggas in the building?
So it took me a while to notice they had designs in them joints. Like it was a big WWE logo. Yeah. When it panned out, I was like, oh, that's why they did it. But you can't see the people, nigga.
Yeah, it was weird. I saw a report, rumor, whatever, that they're probably not going. They're going to be in America for the Rumble next year. Is the thought? Which I mean,
I think
it does. Like again, the chatter online was so much where I couldn't imagine them trying to. I mean, we're going to see what happens next April for Mania, because that was the other thing that was tripping me out. Like everything that was going on. Really, what even at the end with the fireworks, they had all the fireworks going, and then they made sure to put that WrestleMania look. Like they were really letting you know that niggas about to go ham.
Is it drone
they hope niggas
pilot
go ham?
A job? Is drone pilot an occupation?
Yes.
Did you really see niggas with them goddamn? They had it, and they switched it, and the lights went off. It came up. It was a new design. And
Yes,
I'm gonna say this. Pardon me. I don't mean
no, go on.
With you.
We part it.
I'm not watching it if it's in overseas. I'm not watching
the Rumble or any of them.
I don't care what it is.
Why?
Because it be ass. It be ass, yo.
The show in general, you saying?
I don't care what show it is. They showed me this weekend that no matter what show it is,
it's gonna be ass.
It could be crown jewels.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not. It feels like they're just dialed in. That's it.
Like here's your show.
It feels extra curated.
Thank you, Kim.
I'm gonna say yes.
We'll get to that.
Motherfuckers was getting thrown out the Royal. I have never seen eliminations really not mean shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, which one? What you talking about in particular? We gonna be all over this Rumble show, just so we're clear.
I have seen. I literally saw motherfuckers get. I'm talking about anybody. I saw several people getting thrown out, and I'm like, yo, what the. Like, damn, don't nobody care?
Brock got eliminated.
Like, none of this shit is... When Brock Lesnar got eliminated, I wasn't watching it. I was listening to it.
I was watching.
I didn't know he wasn't in the ring no more.
Right.
Yeah, it was... Well, because it was... Yeet Man was Yeet Man, and so they were cut back to him walking down the ramp, people touching on him shit, then they got to cut back to Cody and the Yami trying to hit him. Like, it was... This
is supposed to be special shit.
Yeah,
and
cared about
they acting like this shit is a house show. It's the Royal Rumble.
So this felt like a glorified house show, you saying?
I'm not gonna go that far. I just don't feel like it felt like it was special.
Okay, come on, Tasha Steele and Jada Stone.
That's right.
I said Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble.
Yeah, so I'm going to chime in
because
I have a thought that is contrary to yours.
Let's go.
I liked both Rumbles, and I like both Rumbles. Here's how I watched it. I didn't watch it. I needed the Saudi crowd were there under duress, so I'm discounting the crowd.
Okay,
I'm just looking at pure booking and how it came and how it was done. I enjoyed both Rumbles. I thought the men's Rumble was better this year.
Yeah. I think I like last year's Rumble better.
The women's Rumble had a great final finish and it had great moments.
The end of the women's Rumble was
perfect.
Yeah, the end was the best part. Yeah.
I personally enjoyed it. I think what it is several factors that I think make people feel like it was inferior. yes, the crowd and the lighting definitely played a part. But also, too, one thing, and I have been saying this for a while, is production. The camera crew is not what they used to be.
It was a lot. I mean,
they were missing entrances.
They were missing a lot. Thank you.
It was certain eliminations. They were missing them or weren't filming them the way that they need to be filmed.
Right.
Kevin Dunn, no shade. He may be a creep, but he knew what he was doing.
There was a lot of there were Vince chants at some point. Yeah. But there's a way they produce the shows, and I don't know if I don't know. What
they produced with intent. They produced with intent back in the day. You didn't miss a thing, and I just felt like there were people that came in the ring, and I was like, "Oh, when did they come in? How did I missed that? I didn't know who was who. I missed Asuka completely.
You gotta stop drinking during the Rumble.
Like I was just like, where did she go? Like she came and went, and I don't know.
I hear you. No, when I rewatched it, shout out to Patreon, patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Pay that 1, pay that 10. We rewatched both of them. When there were times like because they had to show the wide angle of the ramp as well as the shots of people on the ramp. Sometimes they would show your entrance when you got out the tunnel. Sometimes they would show a smidgen of that and then want to show you running. Because like Mr. Iguana got to crawl out, and Lola got to do, and even Nikki Bella got to do her shake a little butt or whatever. But there were some people, they like Jacob Fatu, he threw his flowers off as well. But when they went back to the ramp, you had already seen the flowers flying off. You didn't get to see the whole situation. You may catch that, and the one thing I was realizing, you may see some of that stuff on social media. It's like, but maybe because they was doing 20 things, they had to have 20 different angles, and they're going to drip feed them. I don't know, but it was definitely a different viewing experience. Maybe because of this. Damn, I don't want to say slavery stadium, but I mean, that was that. It was a lot going on in that place. There was a lot going on in that place.
I think that's why people have issues with it. As far as the booking of the Rumbles, I have no issues with it.
I enjoyed the Rumbles. I had fun. We was over at Gabby from Lip Gloss and Ladder House. I had a fun time watching the Rumble, and I also thought that they definitely booked with intention here.
Oh yeah.
They showed us. They started showing us just where we going. This the road to WrestleMania, and you know what I mean. Come on, get in the car. Let's go down the road.
I'll tell you one thing. That's Soul Ruka.
Yep. Soul Ruka showed up and showed out.
Know she made her own gear.
That was a cool video, right? It was cool because I noticed her gear, like it was still her, but it was she made sure she was covered up, but she was covered up in some flared pants, and it was her vibe, which I thought was really dope.
That was the backup outfit. She had to order that stuff off of Amazon real quick and put it together.
I didn't that part.
Yeah, that was in that video.
I didn't realize that part. Okay, that's dope.
They spoke.
So can we do a gear watch real quick? So my favorite gears.
I don't do it because you're gonna have to slander your homegirl.
Slander who?
Mrs. Legend.
Oh yeah, I hated that look. Hated it. I hated the Michaels fur cuffs on the legs. It looked like you got it from Michaels. Hated the look. The hair and the face was on. Hated the look. Favorite looks of the night go to, of course, Soul Ruka. Liv, I love how she did hers. Chelsea Green, always gonna give you a look. Love that. As far as body suit go, yeah, Chelsea was in it.
Chelsea wasn't in it. How long was she in? She surfboarded.
Maybe you were smoking.
She surfboarded on Homegirl, but yeah, she was in there.
Oh wow! Oh, I like that.
Yeah, she Chelsea ate down.
Who else did I like? Still look like you waiting on her to bring you your water.
Right.
I wanted to love.
This was the big part that Chelsea had in the room.
Yeah. I wanted to love
YouTube.com/Black Rasslin.
I like Roxanne's look. I wanted to love Jordan Grace, but I feel like her looks in Saudi were not her.
Yeah,
I feel like they should have been on somebody else. Like, that's not how Jordan Grace was look. You should have been watching American Gladiators, bitch, and putting together some shit like that. That's what you did, bitch. Not sequins and rhinestones and multicolor. Like, bitch, you came out there looking like Jade Cargill, bitch. Who else did I like?
The EO had the Power Rangers.
I hated that. It was messy looking.
It was very
they all did the Power Rangers.
Oh, they did do that whole video. I forgot.
I did really like Rhea's a lot. It was simple. It was her. I like the makeup with it. It was good for Saudi. Alexa had great looks.
Did Alexa recycle that from SmackDown?
I feel like she did.
And we had that question. We were talking about that.
We were talking about that Friday.
When you saw them come out in their the Saudi fits. The question was, were we going to see some of those again?
Yeah.
Charlotte didn't recycle though. I did like Charlotte's Rumble outfit. I like that. It looked like armor almost. It looked very like 16th century medieval armor with like the snake print. Not that one. The one.
No, I know. Yeah.
I know one thing that she's doing from a style perspective is she's doing these padded pants because she's not as thick at the bottom as she used to be.
When she's starting F was she thick?
When she first came in the business, she was thick.
She was a little thicker. She wasn't tick.
I'll accept.
She wasn't Atlanta strip club thick, but she definitely had a nice shape.
She looked like a full body Shawn
definition.
She got padded pants on now, though.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I like it. I like that look for her because she's a seasoned woman now. And it gave mother, it gave battle tested, it gave I'm not a little young girl anymore. I can't do these cute body suits like they was doing because that's not me. It's not age appropriate. Her looks look age appropriate. Charlotte is getting older. She looks older, but it looked appropriate. And that's what I really liked about it. Those are the ones that really stuck out to me. Huh?
She ain't that goddamn old.
She's not. But in sports, in athletes, it's just like with football. You see somebody who's 35 and it's like, oh, he's old. In real life, that's not old, but in football, that's old.
I did want we were mentioning Lash earlier. Lash had the most eliminations in the women's.
She did a great job. I just hated
she killed it. Shouts out to Lash for eliminating the Bella twins.
Eliminated the Bella twins, Charlotte, and Io Sky.
And that's when I knew when she I believe it was the Bella twins when she eliminated them. They booed. And I know because I had a lot of idiots in my comments trying to tell me how pro wrestling works. Because I tweeted off of emotion. I said, stop booing Lash, you idiots. But I didn't want to say, stop booing Lash Legend, you fucking piece of shit, racist ass motherfuckers in the like I'm not trying to do all of that while I'm trying to enjoy the pro wrestling show. But you can't tell me that they booed Lash Legend. If they booed Lash Legend the way they were supposed to boo Lash Legend, she better be fighting Jade Cargill for the title this Friday night on SmackDown. Because they sound like she the biggest heel in the promotion.
Well, you got to look at it as Saudi.
I know.
The only people. Bianca got booed in Saudi,
Bianca
but they kind of liked her too at the same time. It was weird with Bianca.
They couldn't help it, I don't think, because she was champion while she was out there multiple times. Like at a certain point,
it's something about her sometimes that depending on who's in the audience over there, she kind of speaks to them a little bit. But Lash is also too, if we're gonna be honest, Bianca is also lighter skinned. Lash is a dark girl.
And shout out, you're 100%. And they were calling her overrated. I did not hear that when I first tweeted it, but when I watched it back, I'm glad I heard that because I knew what I felt was justified. Because why is that even the conversation?
Why would that understand? In those regions, they covet blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair skin. And so you got to think about it. That's why I think about it. At Crown Jewel, Liv Morgan won the last time. At Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan won the last time. Look at who gets prominent placement. They opened the Rumble, even though storyline wise it was a good move, storyline wise, but they opened it with Charlotte and Alexa, blonde hair, blue eyes.
And look at that. And look at that ending. I mean, that was a very
exactly. Yeah. They know what you got to think about stuff like that. They ended it with blondes. They started it with blondes. They had a blonde winner.
Yeah.
Now the flip side to that is when you look at the men's, and this is how they view the difference, how they view black people in Middle East. If you notice, they went up for Oba, Femi, and Trick.
Yes, they loved that Oba entrance was everything.
They thought they was coming to build that stadium.
You know, but the thing is, they view black men as specimens. They view black men also too, outside of the chauvinist things and stuff like that, but they view him as a specimen. They view him as, it's just like in America with the Mandingo fights during slavery. They view black men as products, right? So when they come out and they look like that, they're going to go up for them because it's a product. Okay. But the minute he loses, they'll boo him too. Just like with the situation with Brock. I think they did a great job teasing Brock Oba. And I would have liked for Oba to not be eliminated by Brock.
Same.
Even the way that they eliminated him, his back was turned. It was given your new rookie. Oh, Brock didn't eliminate him by overpowering him or just straight up burying him. It was like, you were sneaky, you caught him slipping. So even the way he was eliminated was a little different. And
yeah, I think that makes sense though, because when they do the thing later on down the road, that's the footage they gonna show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when, like, I like, especially the men's rumble. I like the men's rumble a lot because they put you on the road and told you these are the people we care about. These are the people we have plans for.
Right.
And then they start outlining these things. You see niggas eliminating each other, and you like, all right, well, it's probably going to be, and we'll get to him. But we saw the beef that were on the way.
Well, no, I mean, I couldn't say.
Good job there.
I think part of this, I mean, we're dancing. I mean, part of this is the beginning of the road to WrestleMania. I mean, we could start with like the one thing we haven't really talked about yet. Shout out Mimi's guy, Roman Reigns.
Right.
He won that Rumble, and I mean I think he made it 14 minutes. Like it not light work, but I mean he strolled in when it was his time. He did the business, and he again talking about storylines and what they need to do. The next night, immediately, they even Liv tried to play the song and they said, "I'll go out there SmackDown to see what I'm gonna do. We know what you do." Roman said, "Fuck that, punk, get your punk ass out here. We give me that title." Like it's right, but it ended up being. I don't want to jump ahead too crazy, but it ended up being. For all the people who were chattering online about the Rumble's supposed to put over new stars and why are you having Roman win here, I didn't hear none of that conversation 10:45 Eastern Standard Time after Raw on Monday night. That could and the promo segment did what it's supposed to do. I heard Mimi was saying, Mimi's been talking about don't she was tweeting about it, but I know she also talked about it on the buckle. Don't think that they have given you everything yet. This is truly the start. Again, we are on the road to WrestleMania 42, and this is the beginning of it.
They just gassed up the pacer.
Right. And
like,
I think
people keep saying, "Oh, this is the best promo of his whole career." Like, this is not it. This is not it. This is not it.
People like the back and forth, even though I was sad to hear that a lot of people didn't know what podcast Roman Reigns was talking about. Like,
I think those are Gen Zers.
Well, it's like it's one of those things where it's like I like, cause these people they'll talk a big game about AEW and WWE and Punk going back and forth and the Shield and blah blah blah, but like that podcast is like instrumental to a lot, like, and it's not ancient history. I would have assumed that more current wrestling fans, even if it's from 2014, would have known the catalyst of Punk leaving the WWE was being on his former friend's podcast, because they had he was having a lawsuit about that they couldn't book the two of them on the same show because of the lawsuit based off of, and it wasn't even the WWE shit, it was something with the mom, like talking about being online talking about somebody money or something like that. It was some whole but that podcast was a lot. Maybe go find that episode of The Art of Wrestling with CM Punk, because I'm amazed that he went and shook Triple H's hand the way he was pissed off at Triple H in that podcast about.
And I think, and I've said this before, this is the issue that I have with CM Punk. He did all of that.
Yeah, he did a lot.
He said all of that. Like, the one thing I cannot stand is when somebody says something and they say it with conviction in their chest, and then you backpedal at the rate that he backpedaled.
He
in real life,
in
real life, you had to go on an apology tour to come back, right? And now you're the happiest you've ever been.
He be smiling, yeah. He do be smiling.
Hey, I don't know.
I mean, it's just he had a bad experience, and was bitter about it, and then he stepped away. He went somewhere else and figured that it would be better there.
He didn't just step away. He was toxic for 10 years. He was toxic. The stuff that he was saying, he even did that whole Fox thing. Why would you do a Fox thing knowing and not want to come back? You wanted to come back.
That was funny.
I was thinking about that.
What are you, like, Ariana, what are you doing here?
I know exactly. We did that because they said you can say what you want, and you are not a WWE employee. You're working for Spot.
That's right, but
he
still,
said, I can say what I want. Bet.
But still, it was just it's not just that he went someplace else and then he came back. He was toxic. He purposely stayed away. His fans wanted him to come back. He didn't want to come back. He was doing it on purpose, and that's the part about, like, certain people that I don't like. You're purposefully being, like, you're spiting your, what is it? You're spiting your nose. What is it?
Cutting off your nose, spite your
cutting off your nose. Face.
Yeah, like, it was just unnecessary.
I mean, now I remember the podcast, right? And I remember the stuff. Listen, if I had to wrestle Ride back, I'd be mad too.
I'd be pissed off too. Yeah. He was throwing that man. He was throwing that man around. His body was all fucked up.
If I was right back, I had to go see about Punk.
Well, because Punk would be all fucked up, and they were like, "All right, so you ready to be back?" And he's like, "Not really." You said what?
Was it a staph infection? Whatever.
He got a staph infection.
Like, hey, listen, and I see why he felt the way he felt, right? Yeah. And we all know Punk was a cantankerous nigga. Like, that's just who he was. He was he wasn't a happy guy.
Right. He was not smiling back
then. But
I
also say, if you are the same nigga you was in your 20s as you are in your 40s, you wasted 20 years.
I forget who in the chat. Someone said he grew up, which, I mean, I think that Mr. D said he grew. Which, I mean, there is. I hearing him speak about certain things now, I can see that, but it's bringing up the podcast and thinking about his time from, I guess, the last 12 years with Punk, including him currently being on top of this world title, and I guess I don't know. It don't even matter, but he's gonna be main eventing one of these nights, a main event, a Mania. But it's funny to look back, especially with this feud. I mean, this feud right here is very much, when we talk about the building blocks of where we're at right now.
I have a question.
Starts with the Shield. It starts with Punk and the Shield.
So is this the biggest with their current roster?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any match that they can make bigger than this? Because I kind of don't think so. I think this is the
No.
biggest match they can make.
Yeah. Because I mean, when Roman won, I mean, obviously when Drew kicked Cody Rhodes, I'm like, okay, that's the Rumble match. But when Roman won, I said, okay, so he's facing CM Punk. I don't even think there was any question about that, primarily because it is a marquee match.
Mm-hmm.
So Cody's winning. So Cody's winning Elimination Chamber then.
That was my thought when the match ended. I immediately was saying to myself, Cody's winning that Elimination Chamber. It's got to be. Or
add Jacob Fatu to that.
That's going to be the question, though. I mean, it's since Saturday Night's main event. Well, I guess since Jacob Fatu got jacked up, that's kind of been what they've been building towards. But yeah, them running a triple threat at Mania for that Universal title would make. I don't know what the road is for that. I don't know if they pull like what was it? Shit, I'm gonna mention Bianca, but yeah, last year with the Bianca, Rhea, and Io situation, they have enough story where they could make that a thing, however they wanted to. But
that's what I was gonna say. It's enough stories. It's enough of a strong story.
The Mania triple threats always end up amazing.
They be hitting. No, they do hit. They stay hitting.
The women had an argument for match of the year last year.
That was mine. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. What you say, DDM?
Oh no, I just think it's it's all good. I don't have no problem with CM Punk leaving for 10 years. I'm like, hey, at least he opened up a space that was 10 years for somebody else to get over and do that thing. I don't really have a problem with that. I've actually grown to really like CM Punk a lot. Some of that has to do with his morality outside of wrestling.
Oh yeah. That definitely helps. It definitely helps.
As I have grown to really learn this business and how it works on screen, I really appreciate his promo work. Is he in the spring of his wrestling career in ring? No, we all know that. But the way that he is able to communicate on the microphone, the way that he is able to convey emotion and still dress people down, CM Punk is an exposer to me. He really, to me, is one of the measuring sticks of if you're really ready on that mic. And when I see him with some of the newer talent, I'm like, yeah,
talking to you, Braun.
They're quite ready yet.
He's talking to you, Braun.
Right. I don't think you're quite ready yet. But then I look at somebody, and the thing is, they're going to make Braun Breaker work. And I'm kind of deviating a little bit here, but they're going to make Braun Breaker work. Whereas I look at Obafemi and he looks like he belongs in the ring with Brock Lesnar. He looks like he belongs in the ring with Randy Orton. And even when he had the exchange with Cody on the mic, he looked like he held his ground and it didn't look like he was out of place. Braun Breaker is still figuring it out. And I think that where he is they want him to be a certain place that he's not at yet. But
that was evident on Monday. It was evident on Monday that they are trying to get this boy over by any means necessary.
He fucked the whole he walked out there and fucked the whole show up. But I'm glad you mentioned Braun, because I mean that's the one thing we didn't really bring up during the Rumble. So, and again, that if Braun hadn't got aced out, I feel like I could have had a chance to retain my title. Braun Breaker drew number 2. Obafemi standing in that ring. He made it to right before you get to the ring, and some mass muff. They don't even have photos of this up on the page. There may be one photo of Braun from the Rumble. Anyway, Masked Man came out there, beat him up, kicked him upside the head, curb stomped him, and then threw him in the ring. The bell rang, and then Obafemi eliminated Braun Breaker like that. Braun was pissed.
That was the first thing that they did in that Rumble. That was leading up to the story they're telling with Mania, because we saw that continue Monday, and in my opinion, obviously it's not Seth.
Yeah, so that was the question.
I think Scrap Daddy is tied up in all of this. That Paul Heyman said one of my favorite things when they moved, because they had that weird thing where they leaked the graphic and Braun was gonna be number 1.
Yes, they
And
did
so
on
he switched
SmackDown.
it.
Yeah.
So he was number 2. And Paul said, nigga, that's the worst position you can have in the Rumble because it doesn't carry the prestige of number 1, but you're still out there the whole time.
The whole time, nobody thinks like him when it comes to stuff like that, because nobody really, even on commentary, they don't really have conversations that in depth about numbers in what you're drawing in the Rumble. That
that whole situation in the pre-show is going to that's driving a big story.
Oh well, yeah. If you think about it, I mean, it's been developing for a bit. The is Adam Pearce screwing the division? The big part is with this masked person, and I've heard it could be initially because of the curb stomp and everything. People thought it was Seth. Some people have said, could it be Logan Paul or Austin because of the blonde beard that people saw around the match? Some people thought it was Adam Pearce early.
Jake Paul.
It was Montez
Some
Ford.
people have said Jake Paul. I was looking to see if it was because the hands looked a little darker when I first saw him pop out there, but it didn't look Montez Black skin complexion. But
Red Herring did it. It was Red Herring.
It was Red Herring. No,
Herring. Montez Ford. I just saw Montez Ford this weekend. He is at home eating good. That man in that all black sweatsuit is not Montez Ford.
That's not Montez Ford. That is not Montez Ford. You're right about that. It's DDP. Is crazy. What if it was DDP?
Oh gosh. Y'all remember that?
What if it was DDP?
When
That'd
DDP
be funny.
Came in, oh gosh, what was that?
They were saying it was Grayson Waller. Yeah.
He's not been with. I guess we can't confirm if he has or hasn't been with New Day. New Day wrestled a dark match at the Rumble. I think there was some type of tag match. Yeah, about that. There was some type of tag match happened before.
I don't care about any masked man because they've done it too much now.
It's definitely
it's the same uniform.
It's like, okay, next. It's lazy booking to me. But
they want you to know that if you see a nigga in all black in a mask, you need to run. That is what happens on the street. That's what happens on the street. You need to start taking that into the arena. If you see a man in all black and a mask, get low.
Go get up out of there.
You chilling.
I mean, true words. I get it.
Yeah, it didn't do nothing to me. For me,
hey, speaking of masks,
put over though Javon.
Oh yes,
excellent showing.
Yes.
The spot with Jacob Fatu where
that was the bomb.
The Samoan drop was spectacular.
The bomb.
Great showing Javon. Great showing.
Combination of the two.
What you mean?
Like, how's he get that high?
I think both of them worked well together. I think they both. I think both of them worked well together. And Jacob took the time to do the pause to make sure he was secured, and then delivered the execution of the Samoan drop. I think that was well done. I think our black guys were showcased very well. I think Powerhouse Clubs was showcased well, which I was against, but it worked. So I stand.
Where the little girl? Where the little girl at? Where the goddamn little girl at?
What little girl?
Where's the goddamn little cat? I know what I'm talking about. Goddamn it!
Where's
the goddamn little girl at?
They kept that little girl. They kept showing the whole time.
Little Boosie.
Yeah. Little Boosie's daughter.
I told y'all niggas. Yeah, I think he did a great job. I think the presentation looked nice. I like the looks. Once again, I think AEW has an ash filter because he looked a lot better on WWE television. But all of our black guys looked very good. They were presented very well. Poor Rusev, but they were presented very well. And I think that
I like that we got to see the NXT moment with Trick, Javon, and Obafemi because of what they used to do back out there. I like, again, we mentioned Lash. Lash did a damn thing. Shout out Kiana James. I wasn't ready for her to go off in the beginning of the Women's Rumble like that. Kalani Jordan also popped out and had a great showing early. in that Rumble. I wasn't expecting her to fucking Tessa Blanchard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Crimson Chin, yo. They put her with homegirl too.
Vix Crow. That's the calling now. Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat mentioned I did like the El Grande Americano segment in the men's Rumble as well. I'm talking about stuff for the road to WrestleMania. I'm guessing that probably will be on one of those nights at some point. El Grande Americano versus the original Grande Americano.
That feels fun. That feels like, first of all, it's two niggas that can have an amazing match, and then the story can be funny. So I like that a lot.
Chad Gable looks amazing. Excellent condition.
He came back ready. He returned ready. It was funny to see that they're both going for each other's mask. They need to develop that story. They need
might
to
as well just go ahead and at the end, everybody get their mask pull off.
100%. I don't know what you do after, but I hope it turns into it. Well, no, you end that, but like
it's enough.
What do you do with Chad or what's the name after they're unmasked as
Rock?
After they're unmasked as El Grande Americano, feels like gentrification. I mean,
her face is very bottom heavy.
She got it's a crimson chin. It's that chin.
I'm surprised she didn't get that shaved down.
She was in Mexico. She could have.
Yeah.
She could have done it when she was out there, but I don't. Anyway, what's her? Oh, I guess we should talk AJ Styles.
Yeah, it's over, babe.
As everybody knew, I think the big thing. So AJ Styles, he tapped to Gunther. Well, I guess he was knocked out or whatever. He lost the match to Gunther. The big thing everybody was looking at was at the end, he took off his gloves, and people thought he was going to drop him, and then he put the gloves back on, and the thought was, he's AEW bound, and there was apparently at a recent AEW show backstage, there was a very AJ Styles heavy conversation, especially after the talk with the trademark filings and all that stuff.
Did y'all see the video of him after the match with Shane Helmsley?
Yeah. He said that he left and he was standing in a room and he was very emotional. He didn't want to turn around and what'd he say? Because he had a whole interview he was on a Steph McMahon's interview show this week, and he said he didn't want to look like a baby on camera. But then Shane Helmsley came up behind him and said, "Was like, nah, dog, you're good. Everything's all right." And immediately after, he said he had a really powerful moment with Xavier Woods, who
came out. He was standing right outside the little pod or whatever.
I hadn't even thought about their history, but because Woods also posted about his first times at ROH and wrestling AJ Styles out there. But yeah, AJ said, "Never say never." That's verbatim. He said, "Never say never." But he was talking more like, "Yo, what if my son becomes a wrestler? How am I not going to do a father-son situation?" Everybody is saying, I mean, I'm like, okay, so, clearly the door doesn't sound as closed as Rosenberg and a bunch of other people were saying that he was saying it was after the Rumble in Riyadh. But he's made, again, who knows? I don't know if it's tomorrow, but
get him out of here.
AJ.
I'm not talking about AJ Styles.
Who you talking about? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I don't. Again, it's tough to say. We don't even know what the Hall of Fame is going to be right now. Could he be somebody going into the Hall of Fame? Could he be trying to be in TNA? Sean Tragedy and a lot of other folks think he's AEW bound. They've been saying it for weeks.
It depends on how long. How long do you expect him to be there? That's why I'm like, I don't know about that.
No, I don't think
Nah.
Yeah, no, we were saying this last week. I don't see him signing anywhere. I think you can get a match, maybe even one program, but I don't see him signing anywhere else.
It might be a 1 or 2 match thing. I could see Wrestle Kingdom, and I can see what's the AEW
TNA's
Forbidden Door.
TNA's big.
Definitely TNA. but not sure if it's Forbidden Door. Maybe Forbidden Door.
You mean like Wrestle Dream or something like that?
Yeah, it's gonna be something. One of them, but he's definitely not gonna be there for long.
AJ gonna come out of Wrestle Kingdom like, you can look, but you can't talk.
Why would that happen? Why on earth would that
You
happen?
can see it from the stars above.
No, why would that happen?
Boom.
This is the biggest reach. This might be the biggest reach of your career, DDM. How did you get from AJ? You just wanted to sing the song.
He wanted to sing the song.
No,
No, but
I love that thing. Jim Johnson was putting in work.
It maybe the situation is that there's like an AJ Styles like a farewell tour where he's hyping up.
I think he deserves it.
Yeah, like and it could be like a handful of days because if he's gonna do it, because New Japan is probably somewhere he would need to go as well. I don't know if it's like an Okada match or whatever it would be, but there's certain places that he would need to go. ROH may be a place that he. Again, there's a lot you could do with him based off his career, but yeah, it's really about is that a 2026 thing for him? Is that a further down the line thing if he ever wants to? It may never be. Who knows? I guess was there any other WWE?
Definitely not the motherfucking Bella.
The Bella's gonna win the tag team titles at WrestleMania.
They stink.
I am not into that at all.
I mean, yeah, but I think they should get them because they are a real tag team. They were very over, and we saw it in Philadelphia. All of those people in the crowd with their Bella outfits and stuff on. Give them the tag team titles. I think they should get them.
They probably
keep
will.
Them long, but for the legacy of the belt, they should have them.
I see why they would do it.
Yeah,
I could see it.
They
stink.
I see
why they would do it.
I don't like it, but I can see it happen.
I know you're not talking about people stinking.
Daniel Bryan, hold on. Daniel, hold
you
on.
love to say people are stinky, and
sir,
you stay happy for some stink.
I do not think that we should be giving participation awards. Okay, like Matt said, they stink.
Stinkers.
We just did want a participation award at Saturday night's main event.
It's a lot of participation awards right now. It's a lot.
Oh boy. Hey Cal, wrap this up.
I don't see that. I see them. I mean, people care when they're there. Like people care.
They stink.
I think that the problem.
I don't.
They draw.
They're problem.
They draw booze.
Exactly. Let's not use the word draw. So
they draw booze.
Well, I think the thing is, I don't know where Brie Bella was
so much could breathe. I'm sorry.
Years ago in terms of returning to WWE. I don't know if she'd be returning now to wrestle and talk about these titles if they weren't planning on putting them titles on them. And
How awkward was that? How awkward was that segment?
I wasn't honestly, I figured there was going to be more like some type of interaction or something. I didn't think they were just going to come out there, present that they want to do that, and then leave because they probably wouldn't save that for like a Netflix inter thing, but like it didn't. I wanted some, even if it was like another team to be like, nah, y'all, you're Bellatrix. Like we gonna get y'all next week, y'all. We gonna give me something else. Give me something else.
How awkward was it when that damn Bella music hit and it wasn't Bianca Belair?
I didn't like that shit at all. I hated that. I had a feeling
that was Rey Mysterio all over again.
I didn't like that Brie mode at all. I was not a fan of that. I was disgusted with them floppy ass Adidas that she had on her feet. I was not a fan. I was not.
They look comfortable.
They looked very comfortable. Yes, they looked very comfortable.
Yo, I was like, wait,
she had the Hoka Adidas.
Weren't they like Garcias? Weren't they Garcias?
They were the Garcias.
That's what I'm talking about. Stand on business, bro.
I wasn't a fan.
Yes. How hurt is Bianca?
How hurt is Bianca is a great question. How hurt is Bianca is a great question.
They say her finger and her husband might be pregnant.
I'm with it. That's fine.
How hurt is that? Well, that was the remember Friday we was talking to everybody who popped in.
I love you, Montez, if you listen to this.
If Bianca's not there, then this is who I think's winning the
about
Rumble.
to start smoking cigarettes, yo.
Everybody thought Bianca was returning. It got disappointed.
Podcast of all
You
time.
got
Oh my God.
Brie Bella
Primo.
and Tiff
I hated
Stratton and
I was
Tiffany
mad.
Stratton. I don't want to.
I don't even know when Tiffany Stratton came in. I was like, wait,
I don't
what?
remember what number she was.
I thought Tiffany Time did a good job.
No,
Hold
I'm
on.
not saying she didn't do
Yeah,
a good
I
job.
thought
I
Tiffany
just
Time
didn't know
did.
when she came in.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Nobody thought
you was
she did a
smoking
bad
weed. You
job.
had to. You don't know.
She
you
was
like,
smoking weed.
I
It's
was
funny.
It was 3:30, and
Nobody
I
thought
was
she did a bad job.
So you got the keys.
I was
to
like,
the
wait,
car.
there's 3 of them in there? What happened?
Yeah,
The fact that it's number 29 and we about to go to 30 and it's Tiffy time and
Tiffy
not
time.
Bianca Belair, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I was
That's
definitely.
okay.
Was she number 30? Was she number 30?
He was 30.
What you mean, Sean Tragic? What they throw at Tiffy? What you talking about?
My hat.
Tiffy was 30. Wow, yeah, I definitely.
Well, I need to do my taxes.
Shout out.
Likewise.
Well,
Always wait till the last minute, y'all.
I
Get
get-
my
I-
money when y'all get my money.
I always do my taxes. I can't believe I'm saying this on camera, but I always do my taxes like a year later.
shout out. Shout out. Do the damn thing.
What, in the MC Hammer?
And I don't file for an extension.
First
Never
goddamn
file for an
podcast go
extension.
jail for
Listen,
taxes.
I
Like,
owe what I
you need this for financial aid. Okay.
I owe what I owe.
TurboTax.
Shout out TurboTax.
There you
Shout
go.
out TurboTax.
Mimi Snipes is funny.
This week,
Always. Oh.
Mimi
So I don't want to
Snipes.
fucking give
crazy.
my buddy off top. Let them wait.
let them wait.
Let
This
them-
Let
this
them wait.
week,
I'm talking
That's,
to my
that's-
son.
That's coming to
Mimi-
America. Yo, boy, let them wait.
Yo, Wallet. This week,
James Earl Jones. Man. 'Cause he
The
real.
Rock's daughter announced that
Yes,
she's
girl.
gone. She says she decided
Mhm.
not to renew
Mhm.
her contract with WWE, which is she had a whole segment on NXT last week talking to Tony D'Angelo, talking about don't come out to the match. We gonna work together, blah 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 blah. And then over the weekend they said, "Nah, apparently she just said, hey, I'm out. I don't want to do this
She
no more."
will. She
You
The-
said the
will.
old lady was gone too.
Word on
Quietly.
road was homegirl that was on LFG. It was Tatiana Dumas, I believe. Is her name. Because they've been public for a minute.
Mhm.
There was a whole video with Tatiana having Ava show her character on the new 2K or whatever. But she got cut, and
Oh.
the thought is that was that part of it. But again, it sounded like she just wasn't beat for it. And I saw something saying that she was going to be going to work with her family, which is probably, in like if you,
$7.
yeah, I mean, this
Hold on.
This is
all
what
her
this-
damn family that's in the locker room.
they
Again,
again
don't really count them. You know that.
no, but think about, because the conversation last year was
right here.
it went from where's The Rock to The Rock ain't fucking with Triple H, ain't fucking with WWE right now.
I respect that too.
I'm not saying this is confirming that, but I am saying that it is interesting that she did like a year or two or whatever on TV. It feels like them situations where the rich kids, they go out into the world, like when Shane McMahon was supposed to start making cable TV out wherever Vince sent him. They go out there, they're supposed to make a little way in the world, and then at a point, guess what? Come back home. You got some experience. Come back to $7. We'll figure something out for you. She gonna be all right.
She's gonna be totally
cool.
fine.
Yeah.
I think there's a.
You see that first tweet after she got let go.
Oh,
That's
she said,
right.
she said, fuck every ice and anybody
That's right.
staying with him, and then deleted the shit.
Did she delete it?
I know she deleted it.
They said the account was gone.
Oh, she deleted her account.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that was
bro.
her last tweet, and then she 86 the account.
I think there's contention within, in my opinion.
That's what they said.
I think there's contention within because I feel like there's been a lot of spicy talk on this last press run.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna watch and see.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Her next move, it'll be interesting to see if she pops out, what she pops out doing. I guess we'll get to that soon. Shit, speaking of, I don't know if this is really the best transition, but it feels appropriate. Actually, going to AEW, shout out Brody King. Right before that eliminator match that he had with MJF. Speaking of fuck Ice, that whole crowd in Vegas, they broke out into, it was like a 15-second fuck Ice chant, and it's a dope moment, right? But what makes the moment dope is if you watch the clip, I think Fightful had it out there. Tony Schiavone is doing his talking about MJF conversation. Once that fuck Ice chant kept going, he muted himself. He said, "Shut the fuck up." Everybody shut up. Everybody was chilling. MJF is looking at the camera like, "Hey," and then the ref said, "All right, ring the bell. Let's fucking go." Like I like it in a world where you don't know. Talking about WWE, you don't know where certain people stand. It's cool to see that shit on TV.
Shout out to Brody.
Yo,
shout out Brody. That my t-shirt.
I feel like it's gonna send him up because there's
on the comfort colors too.
The way he looked during that part of it, like it felt like it made him look like the nigga that he was supposed to be standing next to the world champion.
Oh yeah.
They just laid on this nigga.
He's been rapping for a minute. He's been but it's like.
Are you talking about Big Brody?
Yeah, but
my husband.
He was with Malachi Black, so like he was tag teaming a lot, and they was doing dope shit. But it wasn't until the Bandito.
Right. I used to hate. Sorry. I used to hate. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. RuPaul just came through my phone.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
No, but here's my thing. With Brody King, I used to love when he used to do that thing where he would wrestle Darby Allin and he would put him in a chokehold and hold him over the ring ropes, and Darby would be dangling.
Yeah, they just stole that.
They just stole that. They just stole that.
It was a fly. What's his name in WWE just stole that shit.
Well, yeah, they did just do that, but because Gunther did that to what's the name, but he did that too. Actually, that was the thing with the MJF match. Right at the start of the match, Adam Page's music hit, and MJF was confused, and in the confusion, Brody King got the choke out on him. It was actually kind of like the beginning of the Royal Rumble. He choked him out. MJF was gone on the ground. He got thrown into the ring and pinned. So now Brody's got he's got a world title match I guess that's next Saturday, the Grand Slam Australia, the show that would have been the show that they were throwing after All-Star Saturday night. I think it's just at 8:00 on that Saturday. But they did a bunch of booking for that on Dynamite last night, and I'm assuming that's the main event. I'm assuming
Brody King,
shout out Big Brody. All this kind of leads to and I don't know how much we want to get into this before we get out of here, but Ricochet was on the Twitters this week, and he was. Do we know why he was just chatting? Like he was just.
I know he did an interview. He did Adrian Hernandez right this week.
It was like a meet and greet, I think that he has with him. There was some other podcast he did, but he was and he had the he was defending the national title on Dynamite. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he was just chatting, and there was a conversation that was going on about somebody said something in response to something he said on the podcast where he was talking about WWE had tarnished his wrestling legacy, and somebody responded saying it's kind of crazy that there's no gratefulness or appreciation from people. They at least gave him a platform and paid him, and his response was that they took my love of pro wrestling away. He said
that was Bills. It was Bills. Yeah.
He said I'll never forget how I felt walking into work every week. And that platform was only to make others look good at my expense. And I told them I'd rather quit and go back to the indies and make whatever I'd make there than come back next week. And Lovely was talking about this online because I mean it's not the first time that we've heard this sentiment from somebody who's left WWE and was still performing. I think there's multiple reasons why it's I don't think it's the same for everybody, but I think if anything, this is why you need to champion there being other viable places for people, because hey, the brother's able to at least be a champion doing what he wants to do, wrestling the way he wants to wrestle outside of the biggest entity in the industry, and that's for a lot of people, that's really just what they want to do. They want to go out there and rap, and he's able to rap.
Let me ask a question.
Which is fine. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but real quick, it's fine. I just feel like tell your story. Don't speak for other people. And I think that's what he was doing.
Well, I mean, that was one of the tweets, but for the most part, he was speaking to his experience. And really, to his point, though, was there ever a time on the main roster that he had a moment that lived up to when he flipped over that rope in front of
no
NXT?
I mean, he didn't do it when he got caught in the Styles Clash.
Yeah. But remember, he was like he wasn't a superhero, but they like booked him like he entered the ring and he would always take his hood off, like he was Arrow or somebody from the CW. Like they never booked him like the rap dude that could go out there and just do the wrestling. Like it was some extra shit that never really.
Hold on, Cal. My question to you is,
what up?
Is he booked differently now?
I would say yes. I would say yes, clearly, because he's in a position to where he has niggas that are getting on TV because of him.
He's a leader of a stable, and he's getting more time, and he is getting more promo time, which is But what I'm saying is, this turns into storylines where he's going back and forth with people. What was he doing before he got out of WWE? He got slammed onto a car
by Braun Breaker.
But here's the thing. Let's cut the shit. At the end of the day, this is just like being on a major record label. Everybody gets signed and think that they're going to be Janet Jackson and Whitney Houston. The reality is you might be Rod Digger, okay? You cannot come in a company.
Shout out to Rod. She's one of my favorites.
Right, great, but she ain't a big seller. Okay? You got to understand. You are in a class. They bring people in yearly, quarterly. It's a new batch. Everybody is not going to be the top guy. We understand what you did on the indies, but sweetheart, your promos wasn't resonating on WWE TV. Okay? At the end of the day, we have people that may have a little bit more charisma than you. We have people that may be moving the needle more than you. You cannot come in a company that is huge like that. That's like being signed to Def Jam or Universal. Yes, there are people that can rap circles around LL Cool J, but they're not selling product like him. They don't have the overall appeal like him. You have to understand where you land, and you can't get mad because your expectation didn't meet what actually happened for you.
Actually, you can absolutely get angry.
You can get mad, but don't get mad when nobody cares.
If you go to work and work at a job,
let me finish because I'm not done. Because he does this every few months. He goes after EO Sky. He goes after this person. It's getting old. You are in the company that you want to be in. You are doing what you want to do. Celebrate that. Highlight that. If WWE didn't work for you, why are we still talking about it? And you've been on AEW TV for a year. You have a faction with two people that you should be helping put over when you get interview time. But you're not doing that. You're still talking about what happened to you at WWE. And no shame, having a conversation for giving you the opportunity.
So shut up. Just shut up, then. Like if niggas say,
I'm tired of hearing it because you're not saying anything constructive. You're not saying anything constructive to your current blessing. You know how many people would love to be on AEW TV, leading a stable, getting a storyline, having prominent TV time, and you're still talking about a promotion that you left a year ago that you hated so much, but you're not acknowledging the opportunity that Tony Khan has given you, has pushed you. You got in there and got dream matches immediately. It's getting old. And in this economy, you have a job. You have booking. You are getting paid. Cut the shit. I'm done now.
No notes.
See, this is the weird thing that we get into, because a great deal of the reaction, and it's the same people. It be the same people. This is the problem. Bad information, or even if it's good information, if it comes from the wrong source, it's weird. The same niggas is mad at Ricochet. All this nigga said was, this is what I think. And niggas like, you shouldn't say that.
No, he was whining. He'd been whining on the timeline for the past 3 years. He whined
No.
on the timeline. He does. He whines. Nothing DDM said was incorrect. He should not, when you leave a company, because you know what that company does, right?
How many niggas
when you
about
leave,
their old job?
but you don't have to do it all the time. I can see when he left, he went on a podcast, he did his thing, you let it all out, you do your venting, and then you leave it alone. You put it in a vault because you're doing much better where you are. You are. So why are you like, and then you're going to bring other people into it. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's 100% right, Sean Tragedy. It's because it's not the same conversation. Now the thing he's been doing is engaging with the people who are disagreeing with him online, and he replies to all the vocal folks that say something to him, and that's just, he's responding to people.
He should have.
But here's the thing. I've never seen press about these great matches that you're having in AEW. I've never seen the timeline. The only time that you get this virility in social media is when you do this. There's no virility. There's no virility in your current matches. There's no virility in your stable. There's no virility on the timeline that gets people talking. We do not come on this show and talk about Ricochet's great match with his stable. And y'all are AEW
on this show.
Hold on.
We don't do that. But we'll talk about this.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point. Is the people that he interacts with online are the people who are responding to him.
And so that means don't nobody care, which proves the point why you was jobbing in WWE.
No, because they didn't do that when, and this is the thing that nobody's talking about, right? This is the weird part. Is niggas come up and talk about, when he said that coming up to the main roster was one of the worst things.
Kyle, put up T. Smitty comment. This is what I'm talking about. That's a young man that's just starting in the business.
For no reason.
And he's a black man starting in the business.
Hold on.
I remember that.
Hold on. He came after Javon Evans in character.
I don't like this. I don't like this comment, Sean Tragedy. I'm sorry. Keep going.
What? You think that for real?
What happened? What he say? I missed.
Yeah,
it was in character.
Yeah, that was in character. I'm going to shoot him some bail and say it was in character.
Listen. This is what I will say for this point, just because for my sanity, if
why would you be going insane?
For my sanity, I cannot have these conversations with folks whose stance is solidified. Because it's clear with them it's rose-colored glasses, and it's, you know what I'm saying? There are the goddamn Fed-colored glasses are what they are.
That's his character. Rock, he's online.
No, he shouldn't be online.
Oh,
He shouldn't be
come on now. Come on
online.
now.
I'm not saying
you are being-
that he
that's
shouldn't.
ridiculous.
No.
That's
I'm not
ridiculous.
saying that he shouldn't respond to everybody.
I don't
But
know about
I'm
this.
just saying you should.
That's
I don't know if it's all character, because once you start dropping dimes, it's not all character. Like, you bring in other people and you're in a completely opposite company. What I'm saying is you can respond to people here and there, but like to just constantly just keep. At some point, you say what you say and then you move on.
You look corny, and
You
at the
move
end of
on.
the day, you know, it's like you have a real opportunity here in AEW. You have a real opportunity. You know, push that brand, push it forward. And another thing that irritates me is everybody want to be on Universal Records, thinking that they're going to blow when you really should have been on Raucous the whole time. But you thought that you was going to be special and you was going to be that guy on Universal. Universal wants a certain kind of thing. They excel at pushing a certain kind of thing, a certain kind of record, a certain kind of artist. You know that WWE pushes a certain kind of product. They get flack for it, and we talk about it on the show all the time. So if you know that you are a raucous type of bitch, why are you trying to get signed to Universal?
Wait.
But Universal
because then what about NXT? Because he was a star and worked amazingly in NXT Black and Gold. But then they changed the tune. This is the original point was when I moved to the main roster, it tarnished my legacy. And the truth is, they did a lot of goofy stuff with when he went up to the main roster compared to how they made him look in the main roster as opposed to how he looked on NXT. And so you didn't do right with this nigga when he went to that main roster.
They didn't do right with a lot of people. A lot of people. Tony Storm. You know what Tony Storm does? Let's use Tony Storm. Tony Storm
is an outlier, not an example.
Let me finish though.
Good point, Mr.
Tony
B.
Storm got a birthday cake smashed in her face. She was getting ready to job to Charlotte Flair. They changed her gimmick to this 80s stand thing. You know what she said? I'm done. You know what she does? She goes to AEW. She makes the best of that opportunity. She said things about WWE here and there, but she has made her opportunity in her name and her gimmick in AEW, and she doesn't lean on the WWE head Charlotte Flair throwing cake in my face. She went over to AEW, busted her ass, went in her bag, created a character, got that character over, and now she's timeless Tony Storm. Mm-hmm. She perfected her promo. She got in her acting bag. She made it.
He
work.
didn't resign, Rock. He didn't resign his people. What do you mean? Why didn't he stay? He at the end of his contract, he left. That's what he did.
Like, you know, I know, and I know there's wrestling tribalism. I make no qualm about it. Y'all know I love WWE. Y'all know that. I will watch other promotions, and I do enjoy. I do enjoy
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
But I like my product to look a certain kind of way, and I like it to feel a certain kind of way. Right. I'm sorry. I watch wrestling like television. Mm-hmm. I don't watch it like, ooh, the booking, we flipped and we did, ooh. No, I watch it like a TV show, and I'm looking for a star. That's my personal preference, right? So if you want to be something else, that's fine. But when I look at people like Tony Storm, she has the great matches in addition to, she did a 360. She created a great character.
How you know? You don't even watch the show.
You know, I do. I watch Tony Storm.
We watch Tony Storm. I know Tony Storm.
Right, she's a star.
Hold on.
I know her storylines with the Asian chick, and they was loving.
I don't know.
I know her storylines. Why? Because she makes me care.
This man gyrating on TV. I'm sorry. What's going on here?
Breaking Bad.
Oh man,
Breaking Bad.
What was you gonna say, Matt?
I don't fucking know. Yo, Ricochet is one of them guys. He's wild corny online. I just think the corn took over here.
The corn always takes over, though.
The corn took over.
I feel like, and my cousin says, some corn is acceptable. We watch pro wrestling. Some corn is. I just feel like he went a little too corny for me, but it's all good. It's cool.
I understand.
Yeah, that's fine. I just think you don't do yourself any favors when you do stuff like that. And the reality is,
I don't know, but we spent a half hour just now.
I mean, yeah, but
that's the point.
Here's the thing.
That's the point. That's a good point.
You do that, it's fine. But guess what? We'll talk about it now, and then I won't be thinking about Ricochet until he does this again.
Damn.
You wasn't never thinking about Ricochet.
I wasn't. And I'm mad at his girlfriend for leaving her job. And what is she doing now?
Pet projects.
I feel like
when she wants to. That's the cool thing.
I feel
Right,
like
she doing what she wants to, but I don't hear her talking about, oh yeah, because when I was in the announcer in WWE, yeah. She left because she ain't like it no more.
All right, Cal, take us out of here.
I was.
Shout out there.
We'll see what happens with Ricochet. Shout out Tommaso Ciampa. He talking about people from WWE going to AEW. He popped over. I don't know who thought he was losing that match, but
nobody.
There was people online thinking that Mark Briscoe was winning that match for some reason. I was befuddled by the comments when I saw him, but him and Mark Briscoe had a good one on Collision, and he is your new AEW TNT champion. And I believe he's got a 3-way. It's him, Roderick Strong, and I don't remember the third person is in that match, but there's a triple threat for that title match on Collision this weekend. Yeah, it looked like it's going to be a good one too.
They've had matches recently, matches.
They're trying to do something. And speaking of trying to do something,
Rascals.
the Rascals they wrapped on AEW Collision this past Saturday as well.
It's like some super extra black matches going on Collision, right? Was that tonight? It might.
That was tonight. We'll get Athena's Metroplex Wrestling and Ring of Honor. They did a Global Wars tonight, and the whole damn card was black as hell. I think Maya World and Hayan was on it. Shane Taylor Promotions was on it. Lee Moriarty was on it. It was. For real, if you do anything in terms of Honor Club, you may want to. I think it's $7. Sean Tragedy. How much you pay to pay Honor Club?
It's an app. It's an app.
It's an app. Yes, it's it's the only place to get the weekly Ring of Honor shows and their Thursday show. And I think you can also you can do their pay-per-views on there as well. Shout out to MPX and also shout out Athena. I'm so
that's the app MPX.
No, MPX is her. MPX is her.
Click.
That's her federation, Metroplex Wrestling. Athena $9.99. Meek says so. $10 a month. Shout out to Meek and Sean Tragedy. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Sean Tragedy. Sean Tragedy, send your information too.
Shout out to Athena. She also announced this week that she's going to be making her New Japan Pro Wrestling debut in Trenton on the 27th of February, facing Shuri for the IWGP Women's Championship.
What's that date?
That's the 27th of February. That's a Friday.
I'm trying to make that.
That's I believe that's a Friday. But yeah, Takeshita's on that show. They got there's like 3 title matches on that show. It's going to be streaming too. I saw, so you may see me. Nigga, what's up?
Yeah, I might pop out.
It's if they got like one more match to make, and it'd be like, you may not want to miss that. But yeah, it's the 27th. It's the 27th of February. On the 22nd of February, Fight Club's Wrath of Khan is going down. And they started booking their matches, and the one match niggas been waiting to see, they're gonna see it. Khan is gonna be defending that Pan African World Diaspora Championship against Shug D. It's about to be a problem. I believe they've also got Bronner and Bebek Kaiju.
Yeah, they running that back. The last one was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one was good and violent.
I can't wait.
This is the thing when we talking about the Ricochet thing. I always felt like Khan was the bigger champion in the squad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And after that week right there, Ricochet gonna be the only champion in the squad.
Yeah, this feels like
Tucson, Arizona.
He's coming home. Coming home.
I like it. We'll see. This is one I was seeing. This is one of the like few Black History Month shows in wrestling this month, I believe.
Hey, look, man, if y'all can make this goddamn show, man, make it.
I'm at the show.
I'm 100% at this show. It should be a good time.
Should be a good time.
Yo, you gonna watch somebody get hit with a chair in this one? You gonna stand by while somebody get beat to death again?
I got out the way.
You watched them. You watched them get hit with and it didn't tell them.
No, they knew each other better than we knew each other.
You look like AZ from Belly.
That's exactly what I said.
I think I might go to that one. You know I love Khan.
Shout out. It should be a good one.
His horny has directed him to Chevrolet.
Khan is one of my few husbands. He doesn't know it.
His horny took him straight to Chevrolet.
Listen,
I love Khan.
That one's gonna be good. Yeah, that's in Maryland. That's Ashe. No, that's not Ashe.
Fight Club.
That's Fight. But that's they're cousins. They are cousin federations.
Yeah, that belt. You've seen that belt pop up on
He
our
always
show.
in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna have some crowd roar down there. It's gonna be a good time.
So is cause you would know you got the inside track. Is this the show we see Kaz? Or Chaz? I said Kaz. Damn.
Chaz. Oh, we'll find out what's in that case.
Yeah.
That's supposedly, yeah.
That luggage. He gonna bring that luggage with him.
that big ass.
Yeah, you know shout out. Yeah, they've been having a little bit of internal friction after that last match, so it should be very outstanding.
Shout out to the Marks, appreciate y'all.
You coming out? You getting in the plane, nigga?
That's the question. Yeah, you got.
I always got it on.
You hit Eastern Standard Time. Anyway, no, yeah, we got to get out of here. It's time to go, and I guess people got to get ready to get their Super Bowl Sunday food or whatever. I don't know what people are doing this weekend, but what we need to find out, Miss Mimi.
Football, so Antonio St. Brown can bring me home a trophy, the Lombardi.
Who?
Antonio St. Brown.
Wait, who's in the Super Bowl?
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's but I say Antonio St. Brown on purpose because the chat teased me for that.
But who's in the Super Bowl?
It's the Seahawks and the Patriots.
Patriots?
I'm watching for Bad Bunny too. No shade.
That's all I'm watching for. That's all I'm watching.
That's the highlight for.
You know what's so crazy? I like watching football. I watch games that's not even the people I like.
I with TNA on Thursday nights, my football viewing is going to be going down. I'm sorry, man. If it ain't my fault, I put the shit up, and then we have a conversation. What you want me to do?
I don't like that the Pro Bowl is flag football.
Did you watch the Pro Bowl before that?
I think that's counterproductive.
There's no reason to go in there and get hurt.
Nobody wants to get hurt.
Yeah,
I get it, but keep that shit done.
Just play Madden. No, I'm just kidding. Don't just play Madden. Miss Mimi, got Black Rasslin of the Week?
Everybody black in the Rumble.
Everybody black in the Rumble. Outstanding. They all did their thing. DDM?
My Black Wrestler of the Week is not a wrestler, but she is wrestler adjacent, is Aja Smith.
Yes.
My heart goes out to her to lose 4 family members at one time in a house fire. It's absolutely dreadful. As a person that has recently suffered loss, I know how hard that one was for me. To have 4 at one time is just absolutely stunning. And my heart goes out to her, my prayers. and I just hope that she has support to get through this.
Yeah, there's a GoFundMe going on right now. Yeah, and Meek's right. It was like just weeks ago they were just talking about coming out of a car accident. So it's been rough, but there is a GoFundMe out for her and the family. People are contributing to me. I just dropped it in the chat if you want to help out. Piece of them. Hold your head for real. Brother Fam.
Hey man, I just watched there's two things I love about smaller companies is their willingness to let women and men fight from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Jada Stone for getting in the mix. You know what I'm saying? We'll move to Ali tonight, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jada Stone, the spot.
That was crazy. Look, God, this goofball niggas on the TV. Brother Math?
Kill that nigga said.
I'm gonna go with Willow. Willow just had a match with Mara Sade.
Mm-hmm.
And shit is fucking Willow. She the greatest.
Damn, shout out Kiana James. Kiana James
was
too.
She'd be my
her on my timeline.
Yeah, a lot of people that didn't know about because she hit that main roster and got injured so quick. This is the first time a lot of people got to see her rap picking up Nine Samoan drop. That was crazy. That would be my honor. I think my Black Rass of the week is Lash Legend. Again, anybody who threw out both the Bellas, that's all I needed. That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to see.
Hey, shout out to the nigga that was shining the boots. Shout out to the nigga that was at the game shining what's his name boots on camera.
Are those the official lemon pepper steppers?
I don't know, yo. But you gotta make sure ain't no black dude shining.
They are today.
Courtesy of ASOS.
They are today. Before we get out of here, Miss Mimi, where can the people find you on social media?
Right there.
Right there. Go on to youtube.com/Black Rasslin and go up there, find that. Every Tuesday, Super Tuesdays with BRP. We got 30-minute time limit. We got a podcast club on the Patreon, and we got Turnbuckle Talk Tuesday evenings on the Twitter machine at Black Rasslin on the Twitters. DDM.
You can find me youtube.com/Secretary of Shade or social media at Dapper Day Midas.
Facts. Brother Fan.
Ilfan79 your social media choice. You catch me everywhere. I'll be outside.
Big outside, Brother Man.
Man, you could catch me with Marks. Two dope Marks. God damn.
Shout out to both. Shout out to Marks.
Shout out to D. Shout out to Coach D. Tune into them.
Yeah, that was good. Good time.
Yeah,
good time.
Plug something.
And they are highlighting
online.
They're highlighting Black creators all month, so definitely tap into the Two Dope Marks on YouTube. They Thursdays like we are, but they also like they other days too. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe and hit that bell notification. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin everywhere else. BlackRasslin.com is the site, and as always, Black Rasslin every Thursday night, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over here on the youtube.com/Black Rasslin. Fridays, the pod drops, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your pods, we should be there. And if you want more, and we're gonna be bringing you more over there, patreon.com/Black Rasslin. We try not to get copyrighted over here. That's really what it is. So you pay that $1, pay that $10 over there, and you get all types of content. Pay the $11 for real. We'll catch y'all next week. I don't know if there's anything crazy wrestling wise happening on this week, but whatever happens, we'll be back. What's up, man?
I want to say peace to my guys. I forgot to mention them. A.O. Baker.
Shout out.
Cousin Jermaine. Shout out to them. I forgot to mention them yesterday, and that shit weighed on me for a minute, but shout out to them.
That's why we have Thursday nights. Love y'all. Peace to the squad. Peace to everybody in the chat.
Peace.
Always fun rocking with y'all. Time to get out of here. DDM, please take us out.
You must understand that the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. It's a miracle. I can sing it wrong. 'Cause it's like want to see what's in the sound of me. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when